And welcome back to Nat19, session 32.
We're in the post-pre.
I never expect my tablet to go boopity boop boop, but it does, and it freaks me out because we started streaming. I'm always like, welcome back to, we're gonna just jump right into it today. Today's game is a little bit, is way off schedule. We're playing on Wednesday, obviously, for the sake of getting to the end of the campaign before Christmas, when everyone's lives are gonna get sort of crazy. Thank you for joining us. We may have a post-stream, depending on how long we go, and we're just going to jump straight into it. Guests today, apart from our main players, we have Brad Brederson, we have Eric. Do you go by like Eric or Eric VA?
Eric, either one.
All right, Eric VA. We got Buddy VA. We got Hawk Bridge.
Because I care.
Oh, thanks for the resub. Anetius. We got Emerald. We got actually a lot of people today.
Aaron, Izzy, Carrie, do you guys ever think that we're like playing second fiddles to the guests?
I know, it's bullshit.
Oh, you totally are. I love them way more than I love you. We're using a new.
Just because I killed some of them.
I can't believe you said it out loud.
We're using a new layout as of today. I hope that you guys find it more convenient. We put the characters, like tokens, and a little bit of information up on the right-hand side of the screen. We'll check back in with you guys after game, because we're gonna jump straight into it. Right away.
Oh no.
And full screen preview mode, so I have that there. Okay, so last time when we left off the game, you guys had spent the last game dealing with most of this first floor of the Voidreach Chapel.
Secrets to me.
Oh, these bits are for the guests. Well, thank you. We just got 4 bits for the guests. From Sam.
Hell yeah.
You guys spent most of that game doing the stuff on this floor. You've collected a series of badges for a golem in front of a door, gave them to him. He let you into the grave of Churich, a man who basically made Idelia. You guys took several things from the grave, including a Freety bottle. A Freet bottle, rather. We keep saying a Freety. It's a Freet. You guys you didn't beat a Bone Collective. It's still hanging out somewhere, being very upset.
You know what? Fuck that Bone Collective, okay?
I actually went back to the last stream.
Let's back up from this door, go find the Bone Collective.
Oh, Eric,
I actually, Logan,
you know where it is now?
I know where it is because I went back and watched the stream.
Yeah, it's been hanging out there the entire time.
Okay, cool.
I feel like that's cheating, Eric.
Well,
I mean, I'm not gonna say where it is, so it's fine.
Okay.
But at the end of last game, they stepped into the main room hoping to go up to continue on their way to the ritual site where the iridescent shard is, and on their way they opened this room and saw the towering figures of 3 monolith soldiers, 2 being footmen and 1 being a monolith champion. They flipped through the book in front of them, a spell was cast in the room, they all ignited their weapons, and then war were declared. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump straight into that. Is there anything
that we wanted to try to talk our way out of this situation?
I mean, they would probably discuss it with you in a series of grating sounds. Oh yes, also Buddy will today be controlling the monolith champion.
Yeah.
Ahem.
And Bread will be controlling Polar Bread.
Oh, thank you for mentioning me.
And Eric will be controlling Chatsumas.
You just are petty because they like me more.
I'm not petty.
It's because I'm a bear.
Stop hurting Liam's feelings.
I like
I probably would.
Brett, I like having you here.
No. I was saying Eric because he's talking shit.
Oh, yes. Yes, Eric is very petty. Eric is very petty.
I thought
What did I do?
I thought you said for the hour she's here. Was that you?
You're here for an hour. I'm gonna miss you when you're gone, Polar Bread.
All I'm saying is if I had the ability to put Polar Bread inside the ring instead of Chatsumas, I would probably do it.
I love that no one's talking shit, but everyone's like, "What'd you say?" Like,
Yeah, there's my expectations flying right out the window.
You're trying to get people to talk shit for you.
Blue's always talking shit.
I'm trying to instigate infighting.
The wrong thing.
How many people do I have to kill for you guys to realize I'm evil?
That's fair. That's fair, yeah.
Really should have realized that sooner.
Yeah.
And there we go. I just changed the chat size. All right, so
Also, ow, Bread. Really
also
hurtful.
No. Eric. We're buddies.
I'm buddy.
No.
All right, so we're going to go. We're gonna go ahead and
Mr. Superman, you're here.
let's see.
No.
Logan, this is why you shouldn't invite so many people, because you have no.
To be fair, most of you just showed up. All right, is everybody ready to rumble?
Yes.
I've actually just been reminded of the fact that I'm not ready to rumble since I don't have music on yet, so you just have to give me a second.
Oh shit.
Then I'll prompt you all again for that.
God damn it.
Okay, so all right, so everybody back to your marks, and
I have some Swiss roll cakes.
hold on. Okay, all right, everyone's back at their marks. Ahem. Are you all ready to rumble? I personally feel like that was better than the first time.
The moment's gone.
You ruined it. We're not being ready to rumble.
Is he all ready for this?
Damn,
We did.
I
Y'all
thought they were
for
ready to
this? We were
rumble,
fucked
but
up.
it turned out they were only ready to bumble.
To fumble.
Does that mean they're all pro? No, I'm kidding.
All right,
Oh,
I'm ready to
so
rumble.
Izzy, your turn's
humble
up.
boy.
Your turn is up first.
Oh, no. Okay.
Send Polar Bread in. You have that power, right?
Yeah, I don't have that authority, I don't believe.
Polar Bread don't answer to no one except Stonewalker.
Roar!
Yeah,
Grrr.
the person that gave her life.
That's right, girl.
Wanna start things off by hurling a bomb at the biggin.
I'm pretty sure that's also going to be my plan.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a pretty solid
It's a
strategy.
solid plan, yeah.
While also hiding safely behind Gea-El.
Yep. I'm liking our plan so far.
So the guy pushes the door open, just two bombs sail over his shoulders.
No, yeah.
In slow motion, like just
Majestic.
what you're walking
Not
through.
even like that.
They don't even know what's inside. They just
Like-
immediately chuckle.
Some dark rap just starts playing. Just fucking open it.
Oh
Boom!
my
Boom! Bitch! Get out the way!
Get out the way, bitch!
Get out the way!
Okay, I'm gonna check. Are we allowed inspiration in this fight?
Oh yes.
Fuck yeah!
Alright.
5 inspiration to hurl a bomb at his goddamn face.
Solid.
Okay, given the angle, I'd say he does not have cover, so go for it. If you went after like one of the monoliths, they might have had cover.
Cool, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so first real roll.
Okay,
Pretty good.
that's
Okay.
a
Damn.
solid first roll.
Get
Very
that quick, boy.
nice.
1, 2, 3.
Sad Inuyasha music's playing, and it's not fitting at all.
Oh no.
It's like what plays whenever like
Alright.
Inuyasha and
Okay.
Kagome make up after Kikyo's been around, because that's what that.
Fuck
Because
off.
that happened a lot.
It's Kagome wanted to go back to the to her time, but then realized she misses Inuyasha and she's reminiscing music.
Kagome, don't go back to your time because I'll have to come and get you. Bye.
I
Well,
love when Inuyasha.
to be-
love Inuyasha.
To be fair,
It's
it's
like my
more like,
favorite.
why don't you just go back to your own time? Bang! No, come back.
I love that shit.
That's very accurate.
Inuyasha
Yeah.
is literally like one of my top 5 favorite animes. So
Yeah, man.
I still haven't seen it. Me and Logan have stopped watching it so we can watch
You know-
Parks and Rec. We need to get back on that.
Once we finish
I'll
Parks
watch
and
it
Rec,
with
we'll.
you, Harry.
Well, no, we're like 60 episodes in. When she says we haven't been watching it, she means after a fucking fit of doing nothing but watching it.
Harry, I'll watch it with you.
That makes sense.
Aww. But then I need to start again,
Alright.
and Logan's mad that I'm watching it without him.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
Well, fuck Logan.
Yeah.
All right, Izzy, prepare to take a bomb. Not Izzy. Buddy, prepare to take a bomb to the face. Ian, Gea-El pushes the doors open. The enemies prepare. They ignite their flaming weapons. Ian steps in, takes one of his bomb vials, and hurls it into the room. It hits the monolith soldier, exploding, doing 14 damage. That's not bad. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You technically still have your full movement.
Oh shit.
I would not move, but it's
Yeah, we seem to be in a pretty good formation at the moment.
Yeah.
I think this is the safest place to be right now.
Please don't
Yep.
move, guys.
Stonewalker.
Please
Oh, yes.
no. I have
Oh, yes.
so little health left.
Polar bread. I'm putting the polar bear sheet into the chat.
I
so.
have the polar bear sheet
He knows
already.
what's up.
Oh,
I already know what's up.
all right. I don't know. How'd you get it so fast?
I
She
double
dragged it into
clicked. No, I double clicked it. I double clicked the polar bread and it opened.
Oh. Okay, so
It was-
Eric, note for the
it was very
future, just
good.
double click on Chatsumas.
Well, I remember doing that before, and you were like, "No, that's not the right one. You gotta let me give you the right one."
Well, fucking. Okay, here's the question. Bread. Does your sheet say polar bread?
Yes.
Okay, then that's the right one. I don't know what the difference between now and then is.
Fuck. Me neither. I guess I'll do that
Ba-bam,
from now on.
Maybe they just changed the way it works so the permissions are different.
You're welcome.
All right, Isla, your turn.
Okay. So, I'm about to understand
Yes.
that they're made of fire. So, I could pretty much see, like, down the champion's neck hole, right?
You remember you put a time bomb down one of their neck holes once.
That's what my plan is again.
That was a fun fight.
All right. That'd be the equivalent of getting a critical roll from where you are, though, because you're a ways away.
Just run up to him.
Get fucked, though.
Just get up in there.
Not a great plan.
Use
I
this
think
run
that's a good plan.
straight at him.
Running up.
No, no, no,
Okay,
Isla, you
fine.
should definitely run in there.
Shut up, buddy.
Shut up, buddy! Murderous troll!
Murderous troll.
Okay. Should I
No, he's a monolith
try
champion.
and have a time bomb and try to go inside his chest and explode him that way? Or should I just throw a standard bomb at his face?
Just shook him.
Just chuck a bomb at him, save the time bomb for if we get a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Cool. Standard bomb to the face.
Make sure to target him, Gary.
No! Thank you for reminding me.
Since you, for some
five-
reason, the
five
last
inspiration.
you keep forgetting the last two sessions.
I know, I keep forgetting to do it.
I'm gonna turn my light on and start.
Five inspiration, I'm gonna roll it. Okay,
Roger.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god. 5. They're getting lower.
No.
Last one. Oh fuck. Okay, the highest was what was the highest one? 18. Yeah.
Well, then in that case, you hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Apparently, I still have acid damage on that shit. So let's just leave that and see what fucking happens.
Roger.
Why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not?
Alright, you throw it, it hits it, it explodes outwards. A thin coating of acid covers it and burns it, which dissolves fairly quickly, but it seems to affect it as much as it would affect anything else. Monolith Champion, you take a single step back, only cosmetically, no actual effect on the battlefield, after being hit with 2 bombs. Monolith Footman, number 1. I'd like to check in with the Monolith Champion. Would you like to direct the Footman to do anything in particular, or let it do whatever it wants?
You can do whatever it wants for now.
Roger.
Fuck them.
It's going to get up this close, and it is... let's see, what's your attack range, Mr. Sir? You can attack 5 feet. It's going to get just up to here, and it's going to attack Gea-El.
What are you doing?
It now has cover from most things in that room. Bap. So it is... let's see. It only gets the 1 attack, I believe. It's going to go with fire damage instead of cold. Actually, no. It'll stay with the fucking duality. And it's going to use some inspiration. Gea-El, would you like to cancel out any inspiration?
10.
10? Alright, it's all canceled. Good. Alright.
Gael, close the door. Gael, just close the door.
We might as well use the inspiration this fight, guys.
Yeah,
This
there's
is
not...
probably the last one.
Warning, there's not going to be a whole lot more to do with inspiration in this campaign.
All right,
Maybe-
then.
Let's not
Maybe
skip
2
on it this
fights.
fight, guys.
Maybe 2 fights.
Fuck some bitches up.
So he strikes towards you. His long sword ignites as he comes at you. He swings down at you, striking you for 11 damage. You feel like the cold and heat of this magical flame pass over you and strike you, but it doesn't manage to do much in the terms of piercing through your armor. Next, apparently is the Bone Collective. How far can you move, Bone Collective? Interesting.
Leave him
No.
Fuck off, no!
He's just a little baby. He's a little babu. He's not gonna do anything.
He doesn't care about us. He wanted us to leave, and we did.
Yeah!
Oh yeah,
After we
that's
stole
probably
shit.
that's probably the case. Monolith Footman 2. Monolith Champion. Any orders?
Okay.
Kill everyone.
Have him just he can do whatever.
All right. He's going to do the same thing. Since there's not really a lot to attack, he's going to get up close enough to attack Gea-El without impeding your movement. Actually, he's going to step a bit farther in front, giving cover to the other one if he can manage it. And he's going to go ahead and give Gea-El a big old tap. Big old... Gea-El, inspiration's being used. Are you going to cancel any out?
10.
And there it all goes.
Yeah.
Okay. And he swings at you, Gea-El, having just taken the other one. You can predict the swing arc from these things. They're constructs. They're fairly predictable. You step aside from the other one. Its blade strikes the ground. The blade cuts into it about an inch, but you manage to dodge the attack. Finn's outside. Or no, Finn's back, I guess. Hey, Finn, what are you doing?
I was gonna say that I wanted Finn to return, so that's his thing.
All right, Finn's back.
So yeah, he just
Chatsumas.
returns to me.
Chatsumas, it's your turn.
I'm a
Chat-
direct Chatsumas.
Chatsumas, I'd like to warn you.
I had an idea. Let's see
I'd-
what yours is.
I'd like to
I'm
say.
a direct Chatsumas, if I
Okay,
can.
before you do, I want to point out that moving through the spaces you guys occupy will count as difficult terrain. He'll move at half speed if he has to go through that group.
Oh, he's not going through them.
Okay.
Go through the wall.
Chatsumas, I want you to bring the wall down on that fucker.
That's
Yeah.
actually what I was gonna do.
Don't fuck up our
Use as much
cover.
All right.
inspiration as you need to, since you have like
Just
200.
do it.
And
Just
fuck
no,
this
it'll
guy.
be great.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
All right.
Right, we
So
are.
in that case, we're gonna have this be in place of one of your normal attacks. If you fail the athletics check to bring the wall down, that will be your turn, but you can still do your movement. If you do get through, I'll let you do one slam attack on it.
Okay, yeah.
So the more
Does it-
important
does-
role is,
No, I love
is
it.
this one.
So,
if
roll-
that second
We're
slam
winning our
won't count.
tactical advantage.
sorry guys, don't talk over each other, please. What, Eric?
That second attack won't, like, the actual hit on them won't count as like any extra thing. Like it won't surprise him or anything.
I will give you advantage on the attack because you're knocking a wall over on him. I'll also do some damage for the wall being knocked over on him.
Use your inspiration, bitch.
Okay,
Got it.
so roll me
I'm
in
gonna use-
for this first thing. Roll me an athletics check to try to take down the wall.
I'm gonna use 3 inspiration on this.
See,
I
was okay with
$1. Wouldn't Chatsumas be
I
able
am
to see the
not
bone
okay
construct
with.
because the wall next to him was broken out? Well, Chad,
That's not.
first
That's
of
not
all,
broken. Oh, I know
you-
it is.
you did break through it when you came in initially, but there's reasons why you can't see it right now.
I'm also not paying attention to it.
That's the
So-
main reason, really. Your passive perception's not really that high,
Yeah.
and it's been
Right.
stealthing ever since it took off from you guys.
Yeah.
It better
Alright, so-
stay fucking stealthing. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
How many inspiration did you use?
3.
Okay, so that's 2. So 2 more. Oop! There it is! Nat19!
Hell yeah.
You put one of your arms back and like pull it back into a fist and raise the other up to the wall as if you're using your elbow to guide the strike. You pull back and launch yourself towards the wall. The monolith footman turns. All it sees is the wall come crashing in around it with a huge flaming fist coming through and smashing it in the side of the head. We're still gonna roll for the actual attack, but I am going to go ahead. First of all, I'll target it for you. Then I want you to roll an attack as if you'd hit it.
Okay.
Just tell. Oh, give me a sec. Okay, go ahead and do that. Oh, fuck. Wait. Oh, wait. I think I just targeted the footman with itself. One moment.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and you
Do I do this
confuse
with
it
the
so much that
inspiration?
it punches itself. For this one, just roll the damage for a slam attack as if you'd hit.
Okay.
Since you got that. Okay, bam, you hit it. So that'll be the damage that will account for the wall. Now roll me with advantage. So click in the bottom left-hand corner advantage. Roll me another slam attack. And yes, you can use inspiration.
I don't. I'll use 2 on this.
200 chat.
Also,
Let's go.
also, actually, you don't have to bother with the advantage button. I just did that for you.
Oh,
typed
I
it
already
in.
had it clicked.
Well, go ahead. It won't give you more than 1 anyways. So you at least hit. So 2 more.
Duh. Yeah.
Ah,
so-
no critter. Well,
Yeah, first one. Y'all good.
Yep, but they all hit, luckily. So go ahead and roll damage again.
Duh!
Alright, you smash
Wow,
it. Now,
that's garbage.
now, I'd like you to roll the strength saving throw against it, and when you do, click the disadvantage button.
Oh.
Put some things in this.
Put some things in it.
Okay,
No,
so
just do
that's-
just
more
do the
than
one.
3.
Just do the one. No inspiration on this. It's a saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Did you click the dis button?
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird that it didn't do that. Roll it again to simulate doing disadvantage.
Duh.
Okay, so I took the failure, so go ahead. All right, now, bam, I hit prone for you. So as you smash into it, you knock it to the ground, smashing it down with your other fist. And you are now through the wall. That side of the door. The door frame, however, I'm going to say, like, that little bit of wall in the door frame is still up. So the door is still basically there.
It's the motherfucking chat, Summon!
Gea-El, it's your turn, Gea-El.
I'm gonna do the ring actually too, if that's cool.
Sorry, what?
What?
Ring of Destruction.
Oh, yes.
I cut out for a little bit.
Ring. You're using the ring, so when it gets to its turn, it's gonna have to deal with that. Just gonna do quick check over to see the donations. Yeah, it looks like just the Dragoon Burns one from earlier. Bam. Yeah, group. Nah, I won't say that. But yeah, Gea-El.
That's gonna make his 2 attacks.
All right,
The one that hit him, because fuck him.
that's fair. I mean, they both hit
Fuck
you,
him.
but that's besides the point.
And second attack, I'll do 10 advantage.
Oh.
10 inspiration. Let me.
Oh, just like to clear up in the chat, Dragoon. I'm not upset that I read the thing out loud and gave away the Bone Collective. You don't have to apologize for
First
that.
one's damage. Ooh.
All right.
I mean, to
Fucking-
be fair, like the Bone Collective does come in here and like fuck us up. Like it's nothing we can really do about it. So hopefully he just doesn't.
So let's see. You're hitting the one that he's also attacking, right? So,
Yes.
you hit it. You attack it. You bring the halberd down on it. You smash it. As you do, the entire armor goes brittle and shatters all collectively. That one's dead.
All bone collectively.
Okay, he'll
None.
switch.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Which attack? So yeah, switch over to the other one and go ahead and attack the other one.
So I rolled 2, 3,
The footmen aren't that strong. They're not what you need to worry about.
5, 6,
Wait, did he just straight up?
8, 9.
You're getting really low rolls, but because you're Gea-El, you're hitting all of them.
I know.
And don't forget your final one.
But because you're Gea-El.
Oh, I guess that one's just gone now.
All right. Yep, he died. All right. You turn and then you attack the other one, smashing it with your halberd. It takes the damage. It. It incurs some damage from it. It buckles to the side slightly, then prepares itself to attack again. Stonewalker, your turn.
All right, I'm going to make my way over toward Panda Bread.
Panda bread.
Panda.
Polar bread, how dare you?
Polar Bread. What's I say Panda Bread for? Anyway.
Because that's
I'm
also
gonna go my way over to Polar Bread, and I'm going to look to everyone and notice, hey, we're not all doing great. So I'm gonna cast one of my uses of Cure Mass Wounds. Hey.
Oh, okay. So target everyone and go ahead and give them a heal.
Okay. Because it's like I'm not doing great. You guys aren't doing great. Oh, I'll even target Panda Bread.
Aww. Polar
I
bread.
called Panda Bread again.
Yay.
Hey, as long as you're healing me, I don't mind.
Are you like the
Anyway, you
Speako?
want
Why?
Alright. I mean, Cure Mass Wounds doesn't heal for much, but it's still a group heal, so.
Heal's a heal. I mean, 11.
It's just 11, but that's good enough for me.
11 to everyone is still 11.
Yeah. To everyone.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
with that, at that point, I'm basically moving over to Polar Bread so that I can like attempt to get on Polar Bread
Also,
during Polar Bread's turn.
Deco, could you do me an insight check?
Yes, can I put advantage?
Insight. Okay, choose one. Insight or nature. It's your call.
Let's go with insight.
And I'm gonna say no advantage.
Dang
or
it!
no inspiration.
Okay, wait. Now, how about instead? Okay, fine. Go. Hey.
Current, just because of where you are, I'm just gonna keep you updated on like how you feel about ley lines. There's currently like a strong ley line. You feel your connection to it.
Okay.
But as we said last game, the ley lines here are fluctuating wildly as mana is like
It's
inconsistently
unfortunately
ripped out
probably
of them.
the one reason why I'm not gonna use leyline stuff actually for probably the rest of the campaign, because it's the biggest thing with like going into ley lines is that if I connect to one, then I don't have to do it again. But now I have to do it again, so I'm probably not gonna do it. So because the back effects are just so horrible, you know, especially when I'm casting high level spells. The back effects are fucking actually blind or screw me, so I'm not gonna do it right now. Maybe in a desperate situation I'll do it.
So you're gonna go
But
over
yeah,
and
I'm just preparing to mount Polar Bread.
gotcha.
Outstanding.
Monolith champion, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
You
Okay.
you recover slightly.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna make his way over to Gea-El and do a couple of great sword attacks into him.
All right.
Oh, nice! You're inside of the Ring of Destruction.
Oh, good. That's great. I don't know what that means.
You go get got.
Cool.
All right. So you rush up to him bearing your very large great sword, which is basically the
not in the Ring of
size.
Destruction. Never mind.
Does he have any inspiration?
I can grant you inspiration if you want it from the monster pool.
Okay.
about-
Put 10 into this one.
Oh, fuck.
And then he's negating 10. Okay.
He's negating 10? Cool. Alright.
You strike, you hit with the first attack.
Alright. Demolish. Boop.
Oh! You slam your weapon down on him, striking him, hurting him as much with the actual piercing of his flesh as you do with the sheer weight of this massive greatsword slamming into him. Roll your next attack. Do you want to put inspiration into it?
More. Yeah, 10 more.
Are you gonna
Are you negating it?
I will negate it if he doesn't.
only the person being attacked? All right, go ahead and roll your normal attack. He negated all of it. Bam and hit. Bringing it up again. Slash bang.
Oh my god.
22 damage. Oh god. Oh, Gea-El.
Jesus.
Did he go into the Ring of Destruction, by the way?
The Ring of Destruction is in a 5-foot space around, so technically if he's in any of the spaces that are 5 feet surrounding him, so yes, he's within the ring. So is
When
Ian.
he goes into the ring, doesn't he take damage?
Let's see, is it starts turn or when they move into? It starts his turn within 5 feet or moves into it. That is correct. We're gonna have to roll against the Ring of Destruction, so Chatsumis.
Oh no, am I gonna hurt Ian?
We'll say that Ian will be immune to it at the start because he might be used to it by this point. He could have like moved out of the way of it.
He's like, ah!
So, Chatsumis, could you please roll under your Ring of Destruction the part where it says DC 15 Dexterity saving throw?
Okay, I can't use inspiration for that, right?
Not on this saving throw.
Eh.
He failed. Go ahead and roll the damage for that.
Neat.
So as you move into it, Monolith Champion, as you strike him, you unfortunately have to move into this ring of swirling energy surrounding Chatsumis. But you bear it, and you perform these 2 huge greatsword strikes upon Gea-El.
I'm guessing he resisted that.
No.
Oh. Okie dokie then.
Polar Bread, your turn.
All
Get down
right.
the other wall!
Let me on, you bread.
Okay, I got you. Okay, you're on my back. Now, yes. My question is this, Stonewalker.
What's up?
Would you be willing to ride me into battle? Because if like I knocked over the champion, he'd be prone to further attacks. And aren't the 2 other footmen dead, or is only one dead?
Only one's dead.
I would not mind riding you into battle because I would rather have myself go down to 0 hit points than Gea-El right now. Because if Gea-El goes to 0, then he disappears. So,
Then,
so yes, let's go.
But if I have to cross the footman's path to attack the champion, that might give the footman. Would that give him chance to attack or no?
If you cross the
If I'm
footman's
like,
path?
well, I was gonna suggest. I was gonna say that polar bread. You know when like polar bears are trying to, like they lift themselves up and they bring their paws down on the ice to break through it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Polar bread's gonna do that, but like outwards to either the monolith champion or monolith footman, whichever Stonewalker wants me to.
You can get like about up to here, and then they are within your attack range if you want to go from there.
Champion,
Okay.
fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just let me quickly check.
Yeah.
Let's see, polar bread. All right, so champion, you are now targeting the champion. Let's see,
Also, I have a question.
What's up?
Does that technically activate my polar mastery?
Well, based on what?
Based on I'm now within 10 feet of him and I have a polearm.
Explain to me. Remind me. Actually, I'll just go read it. Never mind. Where are you, Stonewalker? Abilities. Polearm expertise. When you attack with a polearm, so you can use a button to each weapon opponents incur opportunity to action. They enter and exit your threatened area. Since he's not doing the one that's moving,
Okay,
I'm
so
going to
he
say
has
no.
to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because opportunity attacks are taking advantage of them, like trying to move around or away from you. In his case, he's not focused on moving or anything. All right, polar bread. So roll me a bite and a claw attack. Just
Okay.
like you'll do what you wanted, but cosmetically, we'll just follow the normal multi attack for the bear.
Yeah. Do I have inspiration still? I think I had like 10.
If you had it before, you have it now.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2.
Gotcha.
Or 3. Alright. 3. I'm gonna do 3. 1.
That's a hit, but roll
Nice.
the other 4 for the
Yeah,
bite
crit,
anyways.
y'all. Remember, if you get a crit, to stop rolling.
Oh. Do I keep rolling bite?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah, keep
Because you
rolling the
use
others to make
you
sure
use
it's
those
crit.
inspirations
Oh!
specifically on bite.
Nice.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now
High
roll
success rate.
25.
Now roll the damage for bite.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, it did no. Okay. You bite into it. You can't seem to get your fangs through its armor at all. Go.
Am I just slobbering all over it?
Effectively.
Then can I go for a claws attack? Since...
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 inspiration.
Logan, would you say he's immune to it?
I would say that you do not feel like your fangs at all can pierce through this armor. The metal that this creature is made out of do seem to be too hard for you to be able to break through.
Do seem to be.
But can I try to knock him over?
If you want to use your other attack to instead make an athletics check, I'm going to allow this.
Yes. Oh, hell yeah.
Question.
Can I just use strength versus
Yes, Carrie?
Sorry, no, go back first. It's your turn.
athletics? My character doesn't have
Then roll the C besides strength. Monolith champion,
Okay.
you as well. Please roll the strength check.
Are you putting anything in, Brad?
I'll do 5 inspiration.
I'm negating it.
All
You
right.
bitch.
All right. So fucking
Single
just
roll.
tell fucking if buddy want to be bitch. He's like, I'm negating it. I'm negating 100, and then just like my fucking monster tokens go. All right. So
All right.
both of you roll just a straight athletics check.
Alright. Oh shit!
Oh god.
Whoa.
I double clicked!
What?
Just go with the first one.
Yeah, we'll go with the first one on
Yeah.
your part. The first one on your part was a 23. The Monolith Champion was a 19. So instead of doing damage,
Yeah!
you pounce at it and you knock it over. I will say that you knock the Monolith Champion prone.
Yeah!
Are
Voller
we,
Red
are we
Jam!
on the
Hell
monolith
yeah.
champion now?
Polar bear.
If you wish to be, then yes.
Voller Red.
It's up to you. Up to you, Polar Bread. Are we on it?
Sure!
All right,
Oh.
cool.
I'm slobbering all over this thing. Maybe because
Alright.
my intelligence is like a 2, I think I can slobber it today.
Next round, Monolith Footman goes first. You see that some of the damage that was dealt to it seems to repair itself normally. It's going to go for an attack on Polar Bread to help out the champion. I assume the champion has no problem with that.
Wait,
No, not at all.
my question was, if Stonewalker's like on Polar Bread, would she not like get an opportunity attack?
No.
No, we already
No?
asked.
I was.
That's what
No,
Nico's
okay.
clarifying.
Okay,
Could,
cool.
could
That's
he
upsetting.
could he attack Stonewalker instead?
If you wish him to.
Yeah,
But-
do that.
I mean, if you want to stay on the ground, I guess.
That is a better idea. His immediate instinct was to attack the thing directly going after you. This is why you are allowed to give orders. All right, Stonewalker. He targeted himself again. Stop doing that. There it is again. Knock it off. All right, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Where
You
are
want
you?
a fucking piece of me, Footman? Let's go!
Yes.
Watch him do it. Just a shit ton of damage.
No!
Just punches himself in the face.
He's going to use an amount of inspiration. Would you like to negate?
I'm gonna use an amount of inspiration.
How much you use him, bruh?
I'm guessing because I haven't seen the chat in a while. I'm guessing I used a lot last game. I remember how much I used, and my estimate as of last time was I had like 117 left. So I'm gonna use another
Put
10.
it in your notes, Deco. Damn.
I did. I counted down after last game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use another 10.
So you're gonna use 10?
Yes.
All right, that negates all the ones I was about to use. Honestly, when they've been attacking, I've been pulling out a handful, and if it counts, like, if you guys say 10, if it's, like, more than 10, I'm like, cool. But each time I seem to be pulling out 9, so I just gotta take bigger handfuls, is really what I've learned. So normal attack, he attacks, and he hits you.
Yeah,
You turn,
I
riding...
mostly just cancel them so he doesn't crit on me all the time. Is
Right.
basically what happens here.
That's
Dodge
fair.
far.
Riding
Yeah.
Polar Bread, you turn and you see the Monolith Footman raising up one of its massive blades and striking towards you with it. How much damage does it do? Oh shit, that was an amazing concentration roll.
Oh no.
You got-
Yes!
You got a
Polar
23.
Bread lives!
Dude.
He strikes you with it, dealing 19 damage. You feel...
See, here's the thing, though. Remember what I said before we even came in here? It's like, I'd rather have myself go to 0 than Gea-El. Literally, he hits her, she's ready for it. That's why the concentration's so high. She's just staring at him as he hits her. Like,
Oh my
fuck
god.
you.
strikes. Unfortunately, buddy, I think that your plan to knock him out of concentration is, knock her out of concentration did not come through.
Nah, it's fine.
It's
All
just
right.
like a little, like trail of blood going from hair across eye, staring at the footman.
All right, Isla, it is your turn. From
Oh,
where you are, Isla, both of the footmen will have cover.
Because giant polar bears in front of him.
Because there's a wall in front of one of them, and Gea-El and a giant polar bear and a Stonewalker in front of the other. Also,
That's
he's
right, right.
Just throw
also-
a bomb, consider it bomber, fucking, you're gonna hit him, don't worry.
also FYI, Monolith Champion. Ranged and thrown weapons have disadvantage against things that are prone. I'm not sure about the thrown actually, but the system will make that call for me. I'm pretty sure that you'll have disadvantage on a prone enemy.
This is gonna be way easier to throw a bomb.
You're almost as smart
1836,
as
thank you guys for these entertaining streams.
Just
First time
grab
able to donate. Well, thank you very much, Yami. Fittingly, a guy named Yami just donated, and the voice clip that came up was Yami.
Outstanding.
Jesus.
Fucking odds.
Just let me check.
Okay, so it's just the champion that's prone. The footman isn't prone, right?
Correct. The footman is not prone, but he is behind a wall from where you are.
Son of a bitch.
Correct. His
Isla.
mother likely was a female
Target,
dog.
Isla, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Target Polar Bread with a bomb, but with considerate bomber.
So the splash damage just hits the bad guys.
Splash damage is like nothing though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
what
better
like,
than not hitting them.
They're still on top of it, though, so it's
Just
still
throw it at the monolith champion.
Yeah, but he's prone, so I'll have disadvantage because it's a bomb. It's ranged.
I mean, if you use enough inspiration, you can probably get over the disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, it's usually not how that tends to work.
Yeah.
Do you have any like just actual spells you can cast,
Yeah,
or do you
fucking
have to
hell,
use your
what's
bombs with
range?
it?
Yeah, I'm too far away to use my sword, so I need to use something ranged. So I'm gonna be disadvantaged no matter what, because I ain't getting closer. I also kind of want to get Gea-El. Would it be a full action for me to try and yank Gea-El behind me and Ian?
Oh wait. Oh no. Oh, the donator wasn't called Yami. They were called Pox. It was part of the donation message. Darn it. That was.
Oh,
That was too good. It was too good to be true. Sorry, Pox. I miscredited you as Yami. Really, this is
Just
Hawk's
answer
fault.
that from now on.
Just answer to Yami from now on. Make everybody happy.
Okay, but actually, okay. Aaron, if I was to yank Gea-El behind Isla and Ian, would you just move fucking closer on your next turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured.
It is his way.
It is his way.
For what it's worth, I plan to dump a bunch of Cure Wounds potions down his throat the second I get a chance.
Excellent. Then I will leave him where he is and attempt to throw a bomb at the monolith champion.
Alright.
He's prone, so that means he's like laying down, right?
It means he's knocked on the ground. Yes.
Okay, so it would be even harder for me to try and get a time bomb into his fucking chest.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense.
We're gonna use the weight of
Doesn't
Polar Red
make
to
sense.
keep him on the ground. Don't worry.
Well, I mean, he seems to have a big old hole in his face. Could I throw a
I
time bomb
am-
into his face hole?
His face hole would very much be facing in the other direction. He would have been not like his feet and whatnot are pointed towards you, essentially.
Okay, then yeah, standard bomb.
All right.
It's a
Also,
disadvantage, right?
for the sake of the fact that Brett is on top of it, I'm also going to say that the champion is currently grappled.
Hell yeah.
Well,
There we go.
I'm gonna put 10 into this.
So, all right. Fucking buddy, are we negating?
Yep.
I'm
How
gonna
come
put
Buddy can
another
just say
10.
yeah? Like how come he can just say
7, 8,
yeah when we have to negate things? We have to guess. That's
Yeah,
not
this
fair.
is bullshit. Come on.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
the first
okay,
thing is you
okay,
guys
wait,
are
wait,
saying.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna do what you do and be like, I am putting an amount in.
No, I
Like,
don't trust you. You have to say the
No,
number.
Wait, okay, no. Okay, so I will, so that it's fair, I will whisper it to Deco.
No,
Just
no.
type it to Logan.
It's also
That's
7
fair.
against 2.
Okay, I'll just send it to Logan. That's
Oh
fair.
my
Okay.
god.
No,
It's a,
this is bullshit.
We have
Buddy's just
disadvantage.
like,
We
yeah,
have
that's
to
fine.
take this.
I'll negate them. Fuck that. No.
Buddy doesn't need any more advantages.
Buddy doesn't need any more advantages, and it's bullshit. I'm
We don't
putting-
wanna
and
die.
I'm putting an amount in. I've
It's
sent
2
you
against
the amount
7.
that I am putting in.
All right,
Okay.
buddy.
Mhm.
How many do you want to use?
15.
All right. So that's 15 in total. So how many was the amount, Carrie?
The amount was 22.
I don't believe you. You sent that like that got to me after he said how many.
I saw her type it.
Oh fuck. We're not doing that anymore. I'll let you have this one. You players need to tell me how many you're doing. I don't care if it's unfair from your perspective.
If you want, you just do /WGM. You can do it again.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, we can whisper now. I
Can
forgot.
I do that? Wait, so slash WGM, just in like the chat
Slash
box?
W space GM.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up.
Slash W space GM. In caps or no?
It should autofill itself.
Okay. Space GM and then space and then my message.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? We just learned we could whisper last game, and I already forgot.
I know, like
Yeah.
fuck.
All right. In any case, you have 7. You have 7 fucking inspiration on this. Go ahead and roll.
Hell yeah.
Fucking buddy, you come in here and you make the fucking player DM inspiration interactions complicated. This is on you,
God.
buddy.
How's that my fault? It's your players.
Oh no,
Players.
excuse us for not wanting to die.
I have
I'm
7.
kind of invested in these characters we played for a year.
Like Jesus.
That sounds like
That's
your.
why-
That sounds like.
5
Listen, all I'm saying is that the characters that I run are constantly dying.
Oh, what is that? I dropped a 20 and I still got a 19. That's pretty nice.
Roll your other 7.
Hell yeah. These are not bad. No, I had damage. Ignore it.
Fucking roll to see. You have 6 more. Come on.
I know.
We'll keep that damage if you don't roll a 20. A double 20.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
I mean, the likelihood of you
double
rolling a double
20.
20 is like there goes another 20.
Oh god.
5% on 5%.
I got another
That'd be
4, right?
It's low. That's how much that is.
Oh no.
It's like a 1 in 400 chance.
Damn.
Yeah, well, they've defied the odds before.
Yes, we have.
Yup.
I've been there.
Oh,
I rolled
God.
2 ones right in front of Logan. It was
Oh
terrible.
no, yeah, fucking Buddy did it on an advantage roll, and it was on the most,
And
like the
highest
most
one was
important
a-
roll he will ever have made in my campaign.
The highest one was a 19.
I'm scared now.
Yeah, the highest the highest was a hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. You already did the damage. It hit.
No,
It
no, she already rolled it.
It was 14. Yeah.
yeah. She rolled it earlier. Say you hit, it explodes. Monolith champion. Basically, you're sitting there. The polar bear's on top of you. A vial dings off your shoulder and lands on your chest and explodes. Polar bear, you're ultimately fine from this because considered bomber.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still mo-
What about,
The polar bear on top of you is still a more pressing concern for you than the damage you just took.
what about Footman?
Flash damage, bitch.
Let's see. Footman. Don't you have like a thing like a a check you have to roll against him?
Do I?
Or does he just take it? I can't remember.
Let me check. What is this? Wait, check. What is the fucking splash damage or a bomb? How does it work?
I believe it's like your
Dex?
splash damage. Why are you a thing? I know why you're a thing like technically, but why are you a thing? All right.
Why are you a thing right now?
Splash damage is
Splash damage from alchemist bombs equals the number of damage equals the number of dice rolled for the bomb plus
Plus-
the alchemist.
so in this
intelligence
case
modifier.
it'll be 4 plus her intelligence
Yeah, make it
modifier.
dex.
4 plus her intelligence modifier, which is her intelligence modifiers. Yours is +5. What's Isla's?
Mine's +5.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
They have to make a dex save, and if they fail it, then they take it.
$19. All 19 inspiration
mine's
are going
only
towards the
+2,
final
sorry.
boss. All right, fucking more inspirations going into the monster pot. Bam. So it has,
Yeah,
to
my
roll,
intelligence is only +2. Sorry.
has to roll a dex save. What is your spell save DC, Isla?
Where the fuck did I find that?
Or is it even the spell save DC, or is it its own thing? Back into
Yes.
bombs. Yeah, I guess it's just spell save DC. So in that case, it's your spell save DC, Isla. Like for your spells, what does it say that things have to roll against for them?
Dex.
Dex, yeah.
No, I know what stat. I mean, what's the number for Isla?
I fucking. Where do I find it?
All right. You go to your actions and you just find any spell that has a saving throw and look at it. It's 14. I found it.
There you
So dex save. Bam. It failed. No, wait.
Hey!
Hold on. Yeah, they failed. So in that case, it takes 7 fire damage. It does not have anything. Huh. All right, so that's 6 fire damage. That was a long way to go for 6 fire damage.
Right.
Yeah, but fuck them.
Yeah,
What
but
fuck-
fuck 'em.
Every
No.
point
That
counts.
6
Damn
points
right.
of damage is gonna save
Oops,
us.
I just put it on Isla.
What the fuck?
There's some
What are you
projection going on here.
Blood, shrapnel, lands
Oh,
on
you're
you.
so fucked.
Your turn, Finn.
Woohoo!
Fucking keep a lookout.
So you got a bus?
Hoo-hoo.
Beep beep, I got my peeps on your sheep.
Nailed it.
You can't understand me.
All right. Polar Bread, your turn.
I'm gonna try to like do the thing where they break the ice like I'm just pounding on. Well, I'm just, you know what? I'm just gonna go with my
Pound
regular
that
attack,
bitch.
but that would be what I'm imagining.
All right.
Alright.
Pound it.
I'm not gonna put. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put inspiration into this one.
I don't know, buddy. Do you think it's a good idea for her to put inspiration into this?
Well, he's gonna neutralize it anyway. I'm not doing this
I mean, that
bullshit.
gets
where I
rid
have
of
to
that gets rid of dice from the monster pile, though.
Go for it.
No, the polar bear comes from the polar bear's own pile.
No, I mean if he negates it, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, buddy, do you feel any need to neutralize these dice?
It's fine.
Yeah, I think it's just fine.
Get him, polar bread.
Look it up,
Okay,
Lord Red.
I'm gonna use 4 inspiration.
Go for it.
1.
That's a miss.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
3. 4.
All right,
One
now
more
go ahead and go ahead and roll your damage.
No. One more roll. She used 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, we'll do one more. All right, now go ahead. And
Dang
roll your
it.
damage.
We had a good chance of getting a 20. That's why I said one more.
That's fair. Yeah.
So you're trying.
Alright.
This is you trying to bite into it. You
Yeah.
num. Unfortunately, as it happens,
Ah!
your teeth once again do not pierce into it. You don't feel like you can break through this armor. And it is made of that armor.
One you've rolled for the bite damage.
I know.
All right, now go ahead and roll a claw attack.
Sorry. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit, a 20!
Hell yes.
Unfortunately, go ahead and roll damage. You bring it down. The ground underneath the monolith champion cracks as you push it into it, but the monolith champion doesn't seem to be in any way affected by the attack.
Oh, we don't get to go crit table on him either?
It automatically rolled it, and it's like, whenever the crit table happens, it rolls like 1d6, and if it's like a 4 or higher, then it rolls a crit thing. She got a 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a whole automated thing. That's why sometimes it's just normal crit damage. So
Polar
yeah,
bread. Polar bread shoots a look to the group that says like, "I ain't doing shit. Help
you
me!"
you get the feeling, Polar Bread, that you are unable to hurt this particular creature.
I have a question. Is that because she's not doing a magical attack?
Though it is the rare case where no, it is not the case here.
Okay, because her attacks are all considered magical.
It is not a magic thing.
Okay, just making sure.
All right.
Good looking out though, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, what?
That said, if you had got it right, I may not have told you anyways. But in this particular case, it is the hardness of the armor that's preventing it.
Okay.
Polar bread is full with polar dread.
Ian, it's your turn.
No.
No.
Okay. So,
If you guys help crack its armor, then I'll fuck it up real good.
Mm.
Oh shit. I
That
keep
could be
looking at...
all
I
right.
wish I had a better heal.
So here's what I'm thinking. I am just going to use my 4th level and one of my 3rd level spell slots on Cure Wounds
Fair.
Okay.
and dump it down Gea-El,
Oh god.
Okay.
which I think is like 78
Oh my god.
or something.
You're just pouring it down his throat like, feel better!
Alright, so cure wounds. How many? Let's see. How many is it normally? It's 1d8 plus 5 normally, and it goes up by 1d8 for every level higher, right? So you said a 3rd and a 4th?
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, the 3rd is already there. I'm just gonna parse in the 4th level one. Add action.
Hey guys, I have to go to work.
Oh,
no! But buddy, you're sick. You're deathly ill.
Yeah, get out of here, buddy.
Sorry.
Oh, so I have to take over.
I'm fine with that.
Shit.
No.
Emerald, I'm sorry, but you're not as merciless as I am.
That's fair.
It's, yeah.
The
I'm
monolith
fine with
champion.
that, Emerald. You can take over. We've killed you before.
I guess
Alright.
I'll have to roll
Mercy,
for you.
no mercy.
What?
Alright, I'm getting out of here. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, buddy. Love you. Bye.
Feel better, man.
I'm good at rolling at deadly constructs.
All right, so I parsed in the 3 and the 4 one, so just target Gea-El and you can go ahead and roll both of those.
All right.
Gea-El, prepare to receive healing.
Huh?
Feels
Well,
someone.
there's 30 points, and there's 21 points. So happy 51 points.
Damn.
Hey!
Just like
Holy
hop up
shit,
on his
dude.
shoulders. Like he's giving me a piggyback ride. Like,
Hey, drink this.
You
fuck
did
it,
as
put
much
up, boy.
healing. You did as much healing right then as I did with collectively with the Mass Cure wounds.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, it did cost me a lot though, so I
It
can't. keep
definitely
doing
did.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
Now,
Hope that
Um,
helps. Don't die.
Oh,
Don't die, we love you.
love
Chat-
you.
Chatsumus, it's your turn. Your ring did not recharge.
Shit. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna. Is she still on top? Is Polar Bread still on top of the dude?
Yes.
Well, can't really
Just
hit him
beat
that
him up,
way.
No, you
I
can.
can't. I can?
Yeah, nothing's stopping you from punching him. She's not like covering the entire thing. Like,
And
Oh.
I
Like-
feel like if you came at the guy like you were gonna hit him, Polar Bread, although having 2 intelligence, would move out of the
No,
way.
no, don't move. Don't move. We're
Oh,
staying
no.
on this guy. We're keeping him on the fucking ground.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
This is good.
Yeah,
This
I want
worked.
to fucking elbow slam this bitch.
all right,
in
go
the
ahead and
face.
give it. Roll 2 attacks.
Yeah, you go
Um,
get him.
I'm gonna use 2 per attack, 2 inspiration.
Roger.
Chatsumus, the people's elbow.
Oh, I have advantage on this? Oh, because he's pinned.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Duh.
No critical, but you did hit. Roll damage.
Okie dokie.
Kabam! You smack him with the first attack, slamming your fist down into him as he's on the ground. Roll your second set of attacks. Your second
Who
attack.
won though, Eric? My God.
I know, right?
You at least hit.
So
You still
ashamed.
did a decent amount of. You still did a
Shame
decent
for
amount.
display.
A shameful display.
All right, so you hit with 2 of those. Go ahead and roll damage. And you smash him again, laying
Is there
down into him
something-
with your fist.
Nah, what kind of rolls, dude?
What?
Like these are not the normal kinds of rolls I do.
This is not the normal kind of enemy you usually face, though.
Guys, I'm hitting, but I think the system is rigged against me. I think someone's sabotaging me.
The universe is rigged against it.
I think
That's
somebody. I think there's a hacker.
Gea-El, poke him in the foot.
Hacker.
I think there's somebody's hacking. All right.
That's what Buddy's really doing. He didn't go to work. He's just fucking hacking our game while he's away.
Motherfucker.
Gea-El,
Ian
poke him
and
in the foot.
Ian and Isla. We need to quickly. What are your passive perceptions? Ian's
13.
yours is 12. Yeah, and yours is 13. And then
Finn is actively keeping an eye out, though. Would that matter?
I will have Finn make a perception check, but I'm gonna have to. Oh snap! Oh this. Okay. We'll have Finn make one.
Because his isn't passive though. Can we use Finn's dice?
Yes. How much would you like to put on it?
I would like to put 5 of Finn's dice into perception.
I will warn you. Finn is gonna have to nat 20 this.
Okay.
1,
I have a
2,
bad feeling.
3. No, nothing so far. 4. Not so far. 5. Nothing. And nope. No nat 20s. Highest was a 19. Unnatural. Unnatural.
Oh.
So Finn doesn't notice this. Deco, where would you say Finn is in the room? Like, is he flying around? Is
Freaking out.
I'm having him fly around, yes.
okay, so he will not be hit by this. Ian and Isla, your passive perceptions are not high enough to detect a stealth roll of 28.
Oh, bitch.
So.
Why even bother asking
Is
us?
it Mr. Bony Pants?
Because I had to check, and that's also before I rolled it.
Yeah, turns out I have a passive perception of 37.
Yeah, my passive perception is 72.
4 billion, actually.
Listen, he could have rolled like an
Yeah.
11. All right. So,
Hey, it's the
let's see.
This is why rogues are actually really good, guys.
So, behind you guys don't hear it, but behind you, the Bone Collective enters the room as a scattered swarm of bones reforms himself just behind you and is going to make one claw attack on each of you.
Ah.
Mr. Bodie Pants!
We let you live
We let you
out
live.
of kindness.
The first,
Fuck.
the first one hit. Also, why do you have a +1? Do I still have cover marked on you? No, it's the ring, right? So that hit you, and then you're surprised. So claw. All right, hit both of you. Bam. All right, your concentration remained, Isla. Your elemental weapon is still on. You both feel a slash from behind you as a swarm of bones collects together, like forming bony arms and this huge writhing mass of rib bones and such. And two claws form in front of you guys from bones and rake across both of you, pulling backwards, spinning you both briefly to see this thing. Also, we're gonna have to see if you... This is the Wormblood thing, right? Yes. Constitution saving throw. Bam.
Oh, God.
Well, Ian Nat-20'd that, and
Oh my
Isla
God.
got a 6.
Well.
Oh no.
So, Isla, you are now affected by the Wormblood venom. So,
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna have to roll 1d6.
Wormblood venom sucks. Hey, wait a
got-
minute. She increased her charisma. No, she increased her wisdom. Never mind.
Yeah.
It would
That was,
and it would have factored in.
Yeah.
Increased his charisma.
Fucking god.
So let's see. You took, and you're immediately going to take some charisma damage.
Bruh.
Oh, that's why am I putting it on the collective? That's silly. Where are you? Where are you, Isla? You're up here.
I'll
right?
leave it there.
All right. So Isla.
Don't roll a 6.
Oh, I
No.
already rolled it. It was a 2.
Okay.
So your charisma is going to go down by 2, until, and you're also poisoned for the duration
Bah.
of this. Bah. I don't like it. And this last, just to go over Wormblood stuff, even though
I
technically
could like
your
grab some so
even though
everybody knows.
technically your characters wouldn't know this, but I will give you the mechanics. You are
I
poisoned.
mean, I know it, so it's good to refresh me.
Well, to be fair, you cured it magically, so it's not like you saw out the entirety of the infection. So yeah, you have this basically permanently. You have to re-roll that saving throw every 4 hours, or take another 1d6 charisma damage every time. And this goes until you make 2 consecutive saving throws, at which point you're no longer poisoned. And then a lesser restoration or something comparable or higher level can restore your lost charisma, which basically you've taken 2 points, which means you have a -1 to charisma saves and checks.
God damn it.
You feel sick as this thing attacks you. All right. Now, Gea-El, your turn. You hear the twins behind you. They call out in pain, and you become aware that there's something back behind you as well.
I also yelled
Gea-El, we
bones.
got this. You go help them.
I also yelled bones, so he knows what's up.
It's Bones.
Yeah. Ah!
You see the form of the Bone Collective, this time without its old man robes, as just a huge hulking mass of bones.
Gaia spins around, whips up his hand, and he's going to cast Orb of Light.
All right.
Straight into his diggity old face.
Give that thing a piece of your mind, man.
Yeah, fuck that then.
All right. It succeeded the saving throw. All right. You fire an orb of light at it. It hits it. It breaks off like 1, maybe 2 of the bone fragments, but doesn't do any real damage.
And then for movement, Gaia will close with him if they're occupied.
All right. Monolith Champion.
There.
All right. Okay, so you go over there. The Monolith Champion will not get an attack on you as you move away, as it can't. Polar Bread, I'd like you to roll me that strength check. It's going to do the same back against you. I have a feeling it's not getting up here.
Polar just goes limp. Just
Let's go, Polar.
Oh, why does it do that?
Hey!
I
Red.
can't.
Awesome is a 17.
Oh, it's
Alright.
because when you click that button, you only need to do it once.
Oh.
Yeah.
It changes. I hate
All
it.
right, so you got... Well, it doesn't change. It's just different buttons have different
You know what I
ones.
mean? Some of them are double clicking, some of them are one clicking.
So you beat it. It got a 10. You got a 17. It is still going to go for an attack against Polar Bread.
I imagine it's just like the whole Nala thing. It tries to get up, you push it back down.
Oh hell, you pinja again.
Bam. It takes a swing. It hits Polar Bread. It attacks. Polar Bread. Polar Bread,
Am I
you feel it strikes you with its great sword, striking you. You feel very much in pain. It has multi-attack, so it is also going to go for an attack on Stonewalker.
I mean, that's fine. Hopefully it doesn't kill me.
All right, Stony Walker.
Especially since Gea-El just left me. I'm playing.
You're about the only people that can actually effectively hit right now.
I know,
It goes, rolls an attack.
I'm playing around.
It misses.
Okay.
Stonewalker, your turn.
Hey, what's going on?
You guys do notice that. You guys notice that for some reason the soldiers seem to be recovering at the end of every turn, or at the start of every turn.
I don't like that.
We gotta finish him off.
I don't like the whole recovering thing. If I get off of this thing, it's not gonna have an opportunity attack on me because it's pinned, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna go. Trying to grab me, it's not letting me.
What do you keep like grabbing the soldier?
I guess. No, that's Polar Bread.
Okay, this is really why we shouldn't stack the tokens.
Yeah.
But I was writing it, so.
That's we could have just said that.
I'm gonna move to the other side of Chat Stumus for some sort of like cover.
Gotcha.
You left me, you bitch!
You're gonna die, so.
No.
If I died protecting you, I died happy, so.
Exactly. You keep that mindset.
So,
So,
Nah.
gives a shit about you until you inconvenience her in some slight way.
Izzy, 7 inspiration to you.
Oh yay! Thank you.
Aw.
all right. So Monolith Champion over here, he's gaining back some health.
I'm at 67 now.
Damn. I have more than you.
What spells?
I've
Okay,
been
I do
using
have
a lot more lately.
That's fair.
I have a lot for. Actually, no. I can do this a lot now, and that I've leveled it up. I'm gonna Ray of Life Suppression the Monolith Champion.
All right.
This is the one that takes away from its maximum hit points.
All right, go for it.
Does it also do damage to him?
Oh, yeah. This is an actual casting one, so I can put inspiration on it, right?
Yeah.
Unlike the Lay Energy Bolt, where it's just like do the damage. This is actually casting, so I will put 5 inspiration on it.
Alrighty. Is this a line spell?
No, it's a point at that guy, and that guy sucks.
Okay. I was gonna say because you could hit both of them. If it was a line spell, you could have got both of them.
I don't think it's a line spell. No, it's just you launch a swirling ray of destructive energy at a creature within range. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack then.
Okay.
You may end up having disadvantage because spell attacks are often they're ranged as well. So because he's prone.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put 10 in then.
Roger.
All right. So here we go. 1.
Well, you've already hit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm doing a lot of actually decent rolls.
Yeah, as soon as you say that, you start rolling shit.
I mean, I'm getting the shit rolls out of the way. So the highest was a 26.
You hit.
All right. Doing the damage.
All right, you fire it at it. It lowers its maximum health by the same amount. So it actually doesn't do the damage per se. It just lowers that. So.
Well, it does damage and then it lowers
Well,
that.
I mean, in terms of statistics, I'm not going to add damage. I'm going to lower its health. Which is.
I mean. It's still to the 25 damage, though.
Yes, but that comes out of its maximum hit points. It doesn't add on to its wounds.
It does, though.
No, because the reason is, Deco, like, if we're counting points down, like, the point there, it's an overlapping effect.
68 necrotic damage and its maximum hit points are reduced by the same amount.
Yeah. The thing is, because our system counts up, like, that would go down with the same amount. That's virtually how, like, everything that does maximum hit point damage works. Because the point of that isn't that it's doing additional damage, effectively, it's that it can't heal.
Oh, no, I'm not saying it's doing 50.
So that's
I'm
that's my point.
Okay, yes, just doing the 25 though.
Yes, it's the
Okay,
point
that's
of
all
like.
I'm saying. Like, it still does damage. It just also lowers the maximum health. I'm not
Yes, I
saying
know.
it's doing more.
That's what I said was I don't take that out of its wounds. I take that out of its maximum hit points.
Okay.
Because then it puts the difference between its wounds and its maximum hit points down by 25, which is effectively the same as doing 25 points of damage.
All right.
Boop. All right. Ba-da-ba-da. Back to the top. Ian's up first.
Right, check back. Okay, so we gotta take care of this bone collective. He's on our ass. Shit, did we try attacking him with swords last time?
I can't remember. I feel like we did. Because you figured the bombs wouldn't work. It was all single bones flying around.
Yeah, and I remember you had like one chance to throw a bomb at like his
A special bone.
his central brain
boner.
bone.
Yes, at his boner.
Aaron, did you ever try and like hit him with your sword, or
He was
were
never
you
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was busy with the door.
It was a big pile of bones.
All right. Maybe I should just use like magic missile or something that I know will hit him.
Your call, dude.
And got here. Right.
Fucking Inuyasha. Get out of here, Inuyasha music.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing? I like your music, but your openings and endings run the possibility of copyright shit.
Yeah, I'll try doing magic missile, like combined magic missile of like 2 level 1s.
Alrighty.
Let's see. So magic missile. Make sure targeting. That'll be 64 plus 1, or 64 plus 6. So just, here we go.
Alright, and you fire them, you blow away various pieces of bones off his body. You deal 20 damage in total. It reforms itself after most of the damage, but a whole bunch of the bones are disintegrated and knocked off and don't seem to be combining onto the swarm.
Well, that's something. Anyone else got an idea?
Get a very hungry
Gea-El.
I'm gonna hit it.
Yay!
That would be just super.
5 inspiration each.
Alrighty. Give it a big old smack.
Fuck Mr. Bunny Pants guy up.
Yay!
1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn!
First one hits, I'm assuming.
Sorry, you needed a 35 to hit him.
Second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
3.
1. No, 20. Dave. Please be dead.
Please be dead.
Die, please.
You strike it. Unfortunately, it does not kill it, but it does appear to very much bother the creature. Most of the bones are broken. It's only got like basically a skeletal frame of its bone collective left.
You're gonna have to finish it off, Isla.
Fuck.
If you can. Polar bread.
Oh,
Would you like to
Roar!
would you like to continue pinning the creature?
Yeah, since I'm gonna die anyway.
Okay, join us in the afterlife.
Chatsuma, it's your turn. You recharge your ring.
Oh, well, I thought she was doing something.
She's gonna continue
Well,
pinning it.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
That's
my
all she
bites
was
aren't
doing.
gonna do jack shit.
Oh, well, you can still smash him.
No.
Yeah, but even though I smash him, it won't do anything.
Oh, all right.
Has he
I
taken
mean-
any damage from what I've done?
No, I will tell you guys,
that's
it's a
right.
matter of he's resistant to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning from non-adamantine weapons.
I forgot that the smashing doesn't do damage.
You have
I'm
to
gonna
have
smash
him.
him for you, so it's fine.
Nice.
I'm gonna use another 4. I'm gonna 2 per attack. Bleh.
That's a 20.
I mean, that's
so-
a national
oh,
win.
fuck. Okay. Fucking. Oh, you do 2 standard critical hits. Okay, so roll 1 attack. Like, roll your damage. Okay, that's the
Damn.
first. That's the first one. And then I'd like you to go up into the top right-hand corner and click the plus-minus sign.
Yeah.
And then click critical, and then roll another damage roll, because this particular... the critical thing you just got is roll 2 standard critical hits. Bam! Alright, you smash into him,
Oh my
striking him.
god.
Like,
You
as you...
saved Polar Bread!
As you get up, you put your hand up and you just like you pick up Polar Bread by the scruff of the neck and move Polar Bread to the side. Reach down and pick up the champion, holding it up by where its neck would be. You bring its fist up into it, striking it up and blowing apart all the pieces of armor with an upward strike.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Seriously, Chatsumus is one of my favorite things to narrate. Fucking, how do you want to do this moment?
I know, it's so fucking awesome.
Throw the remaining of champion at footman.
Can I do that?
He
Or does it,
very,
like,
it very much
disintegrate?
bursts. It like disintegrates.
Okay.
Once the magic keeps... It's like also... Fun fact with the footmen, if you hit them with a critical attack, no matter what the attack was, they automatically die. They're very fragile in that if you do, like, damage to them in the right way, they're basically glass.
Between
Oh.
footman and Polar Bread.
Is it possible? Because I didn't use my second attack for that.
Yeah, you can
So
move
can I-
towards and hit the other one.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh my god, hell
Alright,
yeah.
one sec while
I don't
I...
get all the same bonus shit though.
No. 1 sec while I target him for you. Bam. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let him have it.
Yeah, it's 2 inspiration for this
son.
one.
You
Nice.
hit.
Bad.
Ooh.
I super hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, roll damage. Alright, you smash him, you knock him
Come
some...
on.
You're not gonna get a 1.
Ah,
I do
Alright.
a saving throw.
Yes, now roll the saving throw against him. He got a 2, so he fails.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Get on the ground!
so then you like smash him. You turn, you lunge towards this one and smash him in the chest. He swings backward, hits the wall, then bounces back forward, landing front first in front of you on the ground.
Shit. All right.
This is like the D&D version of a fucking super mecha battle right now.
A little bit. I really
I-
like it.
Your turn, Isla.
Oh my god. Okay,
Finish the fight.
I'm trying. Could I use my sword to, like, is he like all floaty or is he like together? Right now.
He's together, and like I've said many times, I'm not going to allow you to keep looking for the centerpiece.
I'm not looking for the ball. I didn't say that. If
I
he's
feel like
together,
that's where
I
you were
just
going
wanna,
with that.
like, slash him.
All right, go
I want to
ahead.
slash him from like his face to his dick. God.
I
Hypothetical
I mean,
dick.
I will say, Logan, that since we did say the inside of that, the secret bone is the boner, so she's slashing him to the dick, so...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, you can make a normal attack on him.
God. Fucking.
You were both technically right there.
Don't you act like that wasn't your idea.
It wasn't. I wanted to slash him from his face to his dick. God. I was hoping that he was together, because if he was all floaty, then I wouldn't be able to do that.
He is
If he was
together.
all floaty, I may have asked. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use 5 inspiration and try and fucking slash this bitch.
If he was all floaty, I
may have asked. Also, something I didn't notice in reading over the sword, it says this weapon overcomes resistance to slashing and piercing damage. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, so 5.
Must have been someone's awesome sword.
Oh yeah, I'm at disadvantage. Wait, why am I at disadvantage? What am I aiming at? I'm aiming at the wrong thing, that's why.
Fucking.
Okay. Christ. Am I still at disadvantage? Am I not aiming at the bone collective?
You're poisoned.
Yeah, Logan, why am I at disadvantage?
You're poisoned.
Fuck! I forgot I was poisoned! Okay, I may want to use more than 5. Can I use more than 5? Or
You
'cause I
said
already
5.
said 5, I can't use more.
And your
Fuck!
first attack already hit, so don't worry about it.
Okay, that's cool! Okay, so 1, 2. That's 3. This guy 4. I dropped a 12!
Get fucked.
5.
And
I
not-
dropped a 20!
Dropping that 20.
And I got a 1.
Actually, Isla.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, no, you're not. Sorry, I was just checking to see if you're immune to poison, because you're immune to a bunch of stuff, but you're
Yeah,
not.
no, I looked at that when I was looking at all my immune shit, but no, I'm immune to being frightened, blinded, deafened, petrified, or stunned, not poison.
Yep.
Don't
That's
say
still
things
a
so
lot of
menacingly when it's just something simple.
Yeah, right?
Also,
I just have like
Isla.
4 or 5 immunities, whatever. It's not.
I
Let's
just have,
let's
like,
be honest.
those
Everything I
immunities.
say
They're
comes
not
off as
helping me
menacing
right
to you
now,
guys.
though. Ugh.
It sounds like you're about to say 6 void dragons come down and tear your limbs off.
Oh shit, that'd be a day.
Oh god. Okay,
Alright, so
am I...
I'm still waiting for the fused Void Dragon Sasuke to come down and fuck us up.
Dear god.
fucking again just lands, like has fucking Sephiroth style 1 void dragon wing, and like half his body has like void weird like purple tattoos, and he speaks in like 2 voices.
Oh no.
Secretly the boss of the
Thank- like
campaign.
Fuck him up, Isla. Fuck him up.
Okay. Fucking
Roll your-
rolling
roll-
damage on this?
Yep.
Well.
I
I
mean-
sure did fuck him up.
You slash him, dealing 12 damage. I actually did add adamantine and silver damage to your weapon, which will make it effectively overcome damage resistance to those types.
Nah.
All right.
I'm not fucking dead though.
Monolith Footman. He's going to spend his turn getting up, and then he is going to attack. He's going to attack Chatsumas.
The dice
Oh,
was.
shit.
It's
Go
the
for it.
battle of the. It's the battle of the monolith.
Pacific Rim 2, it's going down.
I think what you mean is, it's construct combat.
Oh my god.
He goes for an attack. He hits. You partially resist his damage. As he strikes you, you manage to push off most of it because he does a bunch of fire damage as well as his other damage.
Oh.
Well, how much was that?
He did 8 to you.
Nice. Get fucked.
Yeah, boy.
Bone Collective's turn.
Oh no.
All right, Bone Collective. What will you do, friend?
I will fucking end you.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay, he is going to... Yeah, he's going to go ahead and make 2 claw attacks. It's going against the 2 people that are not yet poisoned. So he's going to make one against
cool.
Ian
Oh, no.
and miss.
Son of a...
And
Awesome.
he'll swing around and give a big old claw attack to Gea-El and
Did you say
hit.
son of a bitch that he missed?
Ow!
Oh, that'll be a...
Oh, why couldn't it have hit you?
I noticed that.
And Gea-El
Poisoned.
Gea-El succeeds, so he doesn't take the damage. Gea-El, you are hit by the attack. Some of the bones break apart to enter into your armor and deal damage to you, cutting into your skin, but they do not. Then they return out. You don't really feel much of it, ultimately. Actually, that's an... Yeah, 14. It's a moderate wound for you. Finn's like, yo, boy!
Hey, I see the bone collector.
Hey, get him, boss.
Stonewalker, your turn.
I'm surprised. Stonewalker, your owl's following me again.
He likes you like I do.
You figure out what you're gonna do on your turn. I'll be right back really quick, okay?
Oh.
Huh?
Okay.
Brap.
One of these days, I want you to give Gea-El the ability to speak to animals, just so Finn and Gea-El can talk to each other.
Oh my god, I'd be so happy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
It's your boy, Finn!
I'm an owl.
Broken.
Yeah, God.
I do owl
I mean,
things.
I'm honestly like looking at this like what can my turn be, and it's like I'm actually just debating and just walking away from my Chatsumas and going and helping with this. It's just like you got this, Chatsumas.
I mean, yeah, fucking do whatever you want.
Polar Bread's got your back, Chatsumas.
Fucking.
Nah, Polar Red, you're gonna go fight this thing too.
Oh, the bone guy or the metal
Bone
man?
guy.
Oh, okay. Probably.
Belly
I
flop
can
on
handle. I can handle metal man. You guys fucking take down bony pants guy.
Actually, you know what,
Oh.
guys? You know what, guys? I'm just gonna go and get
Back.
the shard.
Yeah. BRB.
BRB.
BRB gonna end the campaign.
The trick of the puzzle is that if you ever step beyond like that boundary, they just all shut off.
All right. So, what would you like to do?
Okay, so Chatsumas is fine.
Mm-hmm.
He can fight this thing. I don't think that like any of us is better equipped to fight this thing than Chatsumas. So I'm gonna go help my boys
All right.
and Ian.
You run back through the broken wall that I just now remembered is broken.
Hell yeah, dude, that's why I did. And I'm within. Actually, you know what? Fuck this thing. Actually, no, this thing can kill me with a fucking thought. Wait, hold on. I'm thinking now. I remember this thing now. It hit me for 50-something damage last time I talked to it. Hold up.
Die.
Hmm.
Don't die. Throw one of the twins in front of you.
What's with you against the twins? Oh my god.
Didn't Stonewalker kill you? Be angry at her.
Oh man, this is actually hard because like no matter who I go to, I might die. So
Eh.
Just chillax. Just don't do anything.
I'm gonna come help with the Bone Collective.
Heal yourself first.
And no, because that costs spell slots.
There's
That
not
point.
there's not that much. Logan even said there's not like maybe 2 fights left.
Eh, I'm gonna hit this thing.
I said 2 where you can use inspiration.
Oh,
Oh.
you and your
I
fucking
get,
board
I get
games.
two. I get 2 attacks, so I'm gonna hit this thing. So I'm gonna put 2 inspiration on both my swingy my staff's attacks.
Okay.
And my staff is technically like considered magical because Shalala.
Yeah,
'Cause we always
Shalala.
pretty much assume that Shalala is on there.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So just let me go ahead and just add
If it's not, then it is. I mean, that's just how
DMG
it goes.
type magic. Okay, roll away.
Yeah.
You're not targeting it.
I definitely did. That was a 20.
Let's see. 1 sec. I'll
I
tell
haven't
you.
hit. I haven't rolled a regular attack in a
Listen,
long
Deco,
time.
we'll say that one hit. We'll say that one hit.
Okay. Rolling the damage.
Nice. Max damage.
I'll kill you.
Yeah.
It is not dead yet.
Oh. And second attack, I'm putting 3 inspiration on.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4. Okay.
All right, you hit with one of those. All right, you bring your attack up. You smash it. Your quarterstaff, which is what if I recall, it's what it is. It
It is a quarter staff, but it also shoots magic missiles. So.
yes. You break through it like ripping chunks of bone out as you do. Your magic missile staff collides with the piece of bone that acts as the heart of the Bone Collective and snaps it in 2 without you meaning to. The Bone Collective freezes for a second.
Oh, I totally need to.
It freezes for a second. You guys hear a very airy like noise, and then the bones all collectively fall to the ground, no longer animated.
You had your chance.
Do I have to protect you guys all the? I'm kidding.
Oh, get fucked.
Do I have to do Whatever.
We were doing pretty well.
I'm doing fine.
It's
I
Finn.
almost killed it.
I did.
I shall
I'm
lay
not
the
poisoned.
boss!
Shut up.
Guys,
Vomit.
the thing that I said I was
I'm
gonna do at
fine,
the beginning of the game. I shillelaghed a boss and killed it.
All right, Finn the owl. Is Finn gonna do anything?
He's gonna high five me.
Gea-El,
No.
your turn.
We're gonna high five.
I'm gonna use 5 points of lay on hands to neutralize the poison.
Aww.
Neutralize the poison. Remember that the disease is also a separate thing.
God.
So you still have the charisma damage, but you won't have to remake the roll anymore.
Okay.
Da-da-da. Is that it, Gea-El?
Thank you, Gaia.
Yep.
Ian, your turn.
All right. Guess I may as well throw a bomb at the monolith footman.
Yeah, what?
I will have cover due to the large polar bear in your way and the partial
Just
wall.
move up here.
There's a hole in the
And-
wall.
Yeah, and if you will bump into at that point the Chatsumas being in your way.
Ooh, yeah.
There's like no wall here.
Yeah, but then you're at an angle
there
where
is
I'm
a-
in your way.
So I'll,
From there, I'll allow it from there without any issue.
All right, cool.
I'm not a monster.
Yeah, like buddy.
Like,
You don't
buddy.
like to make horrific monsters.
Oh, you guys are so close to bumping into one of my favorite, well, actually, it's probably my favorite thing I've ever made. Just straight up.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh
that's
boy,
true.
I'm sure that means we're gonna hate it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fucking great.
I mean,
I'm gonna
I
use
think
5
I'm gonna
inspiration.
love it. I think we're all gonna love it. I like to
Alright.
think positively.
Go
Good
ahead.
for you.
All right. Regular roll.
That's a hit.
Nice.
1, 2,
Ah.
3, 4.
2 nat 1s in this whole thing.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Get rid of all the bad rolls, man.
Yeah, boy.
Pretty sure you hit him anyway.
Oh yeah. And blah.
You throw your bomb at it, it hits it and explodes, dealing 16 damage to it. It recoils from the attack, and then prepares to go right back to what it was doing. Stonewalker, your turn.
Ah!
Fucking parkour is over the polar bear.
I'm going after the adrenaline of just killing something with shillelagh. I'm going to run, jump off polar bread, and attack.
Nice.
Go ahead and take advantage on the first one, because I think that's gutsy.
I'm going in.
Hell yeah. Get it, girl.
The image of a druid doing this is quite entertaining. Just rushes nature!
It's bringing me back to the beginning of the campaign whenever I was the secondary fighter after everybody died.
Oh, yeah, fine.
So
Oh, the beginning
First-
of the campaign. When everything was simple and Gea-El wasn't
I have it- oh,
floating
wait, I have
away into
advantage
the
on this one.
ether.
I have advantage on that one. Hold on. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So the 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll damage.
Did the 19 hit?
Yes.
Yay!
These things actually have a rather low AC.
Yeah, it's like 16 or something, right?
14.
14.
Oh my
Shit.
God.
The champion had higher
They're
AC.
made
The
of paper.
Yeah,
the
fuck.
footmen
For
are
my
pretty
second
weak.
roll, I'm gonna put 3 inspiration on my second roll.
Okay, the footmen are they're CR3 creatures. They were scary back in the day, but
Yeah,
you know.
fuck.
And damage.
to be fair, in mass, like a small like platoon of these things is still terrifying, but like individually, they're not that scary.
I just run forward. Smash! Smash! Get in, Chatsumas!
Oh shit.
Chat's,
Nice.
he smashes it, distracting it. He like Stonewalker drives her staff down into like its core and like strikes the heart of the creature, spins around on it, and flips over backwards across it, pulling it backwards. Chatsumas, you take this chance to move in for the kill. If you want to. I mean, you don't have to.
If you want to.
I mean,
Fucking
yeah,
get
I'm gonna fucking do something else.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
I'm gonna do minus. I'm gonna minus I'm gonna use 3
Can't
inspiration.
believe you're still around, Polar Bread. Fucking, I fully expected that his concentration will get broken at some point.
Dude, I am so concentrated on this fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2 per attack again. Bleh.
Well, you hit. That's the important thing.
Yes.
First attack, go. You
He's dead.
smash it, and it breaks apart like glass, shattering into pieces.
Hey.
Neat. It was pointless inspiration.
You
Well,
did
well,
it.
it's all pointless. Everything's pointless.
I mean, I still have like 185, so I think I'm good.
I
All right.
lift my hand to high five Chatsumas.
I
Nice.
just give. I do like the fucking the Hulk and Thor thing where I just high five him so hard he flies across the room.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
The
All right.
adrenaline just lets me sit up from the wreckage. Yeah!
Oh my god.
All right. Battle's over.
Oh my god.
Ian and Stonewalker, both of you roll me perception.
Can I
Uh-oh.
use advantage or
Just
Yeah.
roll it straight.
straight? Oh shit. Alright, perception.
I'm not seeing it.
Well.
Okay, you just notice the book that's on the lectern after the monsters are all killed. It closes itself.
Come on, look. Hey, Stonewalker. Maybe we should look. Maybe look at that book.
There's a book?
Oh yeah. Let's fuck.
Oh, neat.
books.
There's a book.
It closed itself right after everyone died.
Like she just wipes the sweat
Hey.
from her brow, push her hairs back. There's a book.
Riding polar bread.
For some reason, it closed itself right after the fight.
Suspicious.
Yeah, polar bread.
I'm gonna
Towards
check
the
out.
book.
Check out this book.
Yes.
Watch it like gives you the ability to summon those fuckers.
We're gonna check the fuck out of this book. Man.
Alright.
Logan,
me.
can I ride on polar bread and then can I go yeah and make her go towards the book?
Polar Bread, are you okay with this?
She's not there.
Stonewalker's in control.
Where's she
Yeah,
gone?
so Marcus can go. She'll be back.
Alrighty.
Excellent.
But
Thank
yes,
you.
you can do that.
I'm just imagining Polar Bread looks to me like, and I'm just like, come on.
It's fine.
Alright.
It's fine. She's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you walk up to it. Ian, roll me an Arcana check.
Can I use inspiration on this?
Sure.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna use 5. Probably unnecessary.
I
but you
wanted to
know,
actually see if instead of me rolling, I could aid you in it.
Oh shit.
That way you get
Oh
advantage
my
or something.
god.
that was super unnecessary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so the book appears to be a magical item of some kind, specifically a mystic code. So not quite an artifact, but more than your standard magical item. It does it require attunement? Does not. Roll me for insight to see if you can tell what it does.
Alright, I'm gonna use another 5 inspiration.
Alright.
Oh.
Insight, because I'm not as good at insight.
Don't worry, if you fail, I got you, boy.
Oh, that was
Alright.
almost
Good.
the next one.
I'm like, I have a +8 in
One.
insight, so I'm good.
2, 3,
Hey!
Hey.
4, and 5.
So, this is the Tome of Pain Reversal. Basically, while you're using it, as an action, a creature that can cast spells can activate it. It will then float in the air above the caster's hand, and they must keep their hand underneath it to allow it to keep floating. It will move with them, and it can't be, like if they run and whatnot, it'll keep pace with them. Though they, you cannot use more than half your movement speed, or else you lose the book, so you can't book it. I rolled a fucking pun not intended. It can stay active for up to a minute. It requires your concentration as if it was a spell. And while it's in use, a target that you designate within 100 feet when it's activated regenerates an amount of hit points every round equal to their Constitution modifier plus the user's spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh snap!
So basically, you activate it and something starts to regenerate. At any time during that period where they can be, during the period where they're being healed, the caster may choose to end the effect immediately to cure the target of an amount of negative effects equal to their spellcasting ability modifier. If used outside combat to spend 1 minute healing, the charge is used and it takes 6 hours to recharge. So, here you go, Ian. I'm going to drop that in your inventory.
Did Polar Bread expire?
No,
Nope.
Polar Bread's still here.
Okay, cool.
I'm writing.
Isla's writing you right now.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Is it
no.
okay if I have this? Because I do kind of want to focus more on support, since I'm not very good at attacking.
Sure,
I
whatever.
mean, you were able to save Gea-El back there, and I think that's probably a good idea. I could have taken it if you wanted to go more into your, going all dinosaur crazy thing, but
That's like a
fucking
special
passive
occasion.
aggressive bitch.
No. I'm telling him to take it because, like, yeah, dude, you just saved the fuck out of Gea-El. You're basically probably a better healer than me. You are
very
basically a better healer than me. Take this shit.
Thank you.
Aw.
Setting Ian on the road to be the world's best magic doctor.
Oh my god.
I mean, hell, dude, after this whole campaign, I'm giving Chatsumas to you. You're just gonna stand behind Chatsumas holding a book up during the next war.
Fuck, dude.
Hey,
I kind of want mine.
Tome of Pain Reversal. 1 sec, I'll code that into your character and I'll put the
Can
right
you
effects on it.
imagine, though, like, during the next war, it's just like you have your servant out in front of you, you have Chatsumas right in front of you, you're just holding a book up behind his head and nobody can see you.
You can just open any old book and become an apothecary. What's that you're holding, Briar? Beginner's Guide to Plants.
Beginner's Guide to Plants. Add effect.
I'm such a fucking wizard right now.
I'm amazing.
Now, if that thing summoned those foot soldiers or something, I'd have to take it from you. I'm kidding.
No, smack!
What's your
I
spellcast?
have an idea. You and Chatsumas arm wrestle for it. You can take your mutagen and
Oh my god.
I would still lose.
I'd use like all of my inspiration.
Good job,
1 minute.
Chatsumas.
Tome of Pain Reversal.
Runs over to Isla, because, like, so I heard Isla screaming in the other room, and I didn't see her actually get hit with the thing. I'm like, Isla, you okay?
Yeah, I got like poison and shit, but I think I'm okay. Like, Gea-El helped me. I'm okay. Just want to ride the polar bear to feel better.
Alright.
Yeah, well,
The polar bread, like,
Polar Bread really hurt. Polar Bread's really hurt right now, so, it's fine. She's gonna be around for like another 15 minutes, I think.
Polar Bread, like, trots over and offers their head for snuggling. Like,
Aw.
but it's like, so sad.
Snuggling
It's,
polar
like,
bread.
kinda,
I'm also
it's like the-
snuggling
it's
polar
like the-
bread from on top of her, like, bah.
it's the gesture of, like, I know you can't ride me, but I hope this is enough. Like,
Aw.
that's be better.
Adorable.
At that point, just like looks to Gea-El and notices, fuck, Ian, fucking
Alright.
healed you really good, but you're
So
still
there you
looking
go.
bad.
It
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Looks
on
to everybody like,
Ian, I put it on your sheet. It's under magical items, like under spells as a power. When you use it, use the regen thing on whoever you're targeting, and use the half movement thing on yourself.
Okay, gotcha.
Though it's
I
already
looked
designated.
at Ian, Isla, and Gea-El. We're all looking pretty beat up. Should we just... What do we do?
Can we rest?
You could.
I don't know if we have time.
I mean, I'm not sure if we have much choice. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think we have enough healing items.
We don't know what Sasaki did with that weird dragon thing. We don't know when they're gonna come back or what's gonna happen outside with everybody else. Looks over to Gea-El. What do you think?
Closes the door.
Oh my
This
god.
fucking gaping hole in the wall beside closest the door.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
1 second. Fucking knits a quilt real quick, puts it up across the wall.
Aww.
This has never come up, but I am absurdly good at quilting.
I mean, actually, I do have a blanket.
Oh.
I have Bruudhuvv's blanket
What's the purpose of covering?
to
No, there
stop
really
anything
isn't.
from going over in here, man.
I'm pretty sure they would know from all the noise that just happened.
No, they don't know shit.
Stupid.
Should we keep going like this, or should we use up all we can to get us back to good health?
This right here is a pivotal moment.
God damn it.
Like how Finn is still alive.
I
Dude.
know.
He's
Finn's
normally
being
dead by
Finn,
this
man.
point.
That's all I'm saying. She's gonna look at all their faces. Are they making like determined faces or very worried faces?
Oh, you're all pretty hurt. Let's see. Yeah, looking
Y'all
at all of
got
your
ouchie
health.
boo-boo.
Apart from, Chatsumas, who's a tank anyways, the best person is Isla. Isla's still not doing super well.
Yep.
Most of
Yeah,
you
we're all
are...
kind of in
We
the
should take
orange.
him
I
out.
think we're probably gonna have to give a little bit of time,
Yeah.
as much as we
alright.
can spare.
Polar
So-
bread lies on them, making them take the rest.
Unfortunately,
No.
polar bread, because they're taking an hour, you're
Yeah.
going to disappear.
Oh,
no.
Nap
I'm
on
gonna
polar bread
pet
for the rest
Polar
of the
Bread
hour.
as she goes.
I had so much fun playing Polar Bread.
No.
God.
I want to give her
I
some
am gonna.
pats.
I know it's basically a stupid gesture at this point, but I am putting up the blanket of Bruudhuvv over the hole in the wall.
Roger. Alright, let's see. Looking at
Honestly, I
everybody's
gave Brett
effects.
5 pats before she disappeared.
I still stand by the fact that Polar Bread is a dog to Chatsumas. Like, they've got that dog and little childhood boy, like,
Aw.
relationship.
Like
That's a-
we just saw, like at the very last moments, Chatsumas and Polar Bread looked at each other. Chatsumas puts a big, like, fiery hand down and pets, and Polar Bread goes "Arr!" and like,
No.
and then I
Oh my
summon
God.
Polar Bread right back, so it's fine.
I mean, you could.
I mean,
Or you
I
could
definitely
summon,
could.
like-
I have a lot of third level spell slots to be
You
honest.
could summon 15 wolves.
Yay.
and polar bread.
And Polar Bread.
Alright.
And
I-
bread. And
Dino
everything.
bread.
Yay.
So, we'll go down the list. First of all, I'll just click menu, rest, and short rest. So there's that. Okay, so going down the list, Ian, how many of your 10 HD would you like to use to heal?
Let's see here. And I roll D8.
Yes, you roll.
So
When you
there's-
recover, you roll 1d8 plus 3 every time.
1d8 plus 3. Okay, so. Maybe like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'd use 5.
Yeah, I'll use 5.
Y'all
Alright.
need some pretty
So
good
that-
healing.
Would you like to use them, or would you like me to roll them for you quickly?
I'll do it.
Okay. I'll just watch you do that.
Double click the hit dice thing.
1, 2.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
Oh. My audio stuff's getting weird. 1 sec.
Hey, you're green.
Hey.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Okay. Talk, guys. There we go. Had to restart some stuff. You're immune to poison disease?
Yeah, I shouldn't have had to have that last game.
Gea-El, we could have fucking given you back like 10 lay on hands points.
Well, okay.
I'll take it.
Cool.
Yeah, I just now look because it's like my nature's ward. Starting at 10th level, like I'm immune to poison and disease.
Let's
I also
see.
can't be charmed or frightened by elementals or fae.
Okay, so you did that. Sorry that I had to restart some stuff real quick, guys, because my sound interface was acting up.
I should probably just put that on my effects.
Isla.
Whenever I have a chance.
I can actually, I'll do that for you right now. Just get it out of the way. Immune necrotic, immune poisoned. There you go. The disease thing is not really a stat thing. That's a context thing. Isla, how many do you want to spend? You have 7.
Yeah. I'm gonna use 4 for Spug.
Okay. One thing to consider here, guys, is if you think you'll be having another rest by the time you guys hit whatever's at the end. Because if you're not, saving any of these is ultimately a bit pointless.
Yeah. It's just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4.
Go ahead and roll 4. 1, 2,
2. Ooh.
3.
3. Damn it. 4.
All right. Not
One
bad.
of those sucked. One of those was great. Bah.
All right. Gea-El, we have to manually do yours. So.
5 times 12 is 60.
All right. So we'll just click that you've used all 10, and then you recover 60. His because of some stuff he has, he always rolls like more than the maximum. So we don't roll his. We just recover because he has a thing that's like. Well, we have a thing that's like he has to.
Don't need to be rolled.
When he has stuff that makes it so when he rolls it, it'll always be twice his Constitution modifier or the roll, whichever one. But twice his Constitution modifier is higher than his hit dice.
Way back when we were at level 4, I took a feat when everyone was doing their stat stuff, and my the feat I took was I do double my Constitution modifier, which is 6, which is 12. But my hit dice is 10, so I actually can't roll that high.
Oh.
So. Stonewalker, you have 6. How many would you like to spend?
All right. I will use. Looking at my health. I mean, fuck it. Give me the 6.
Do it, girl.
All right. Do you want to roll them?
I mean, I don't know if we're gonna be doing another rest or not, and if we do, then I'll just heal myself. So.
I mean, but the twins are here.
That's fair.
You want that? What was that, Aaron?
What?
I thought you said, but the twins are here or something.
Ooh.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I'll do my dice. You do my dice.
You want me to do it? Okay.
Yeah.
6. That's 7. Recovered 8. Recovered 6. Recovered 2. That one wasn't so good.
Yeah.
Recovered
That's
6.
why I decided to use all of them, because I knew for a fact.
You know what? Good call having me do it. You got real high on most of those.
Oh, damn. Woo!
I'm also, because of my natural recovery, I'm going to get back a 5th level spell and a 1st level spell slot.
Okay. Ooh.
So I should have all my 1st level and all my 5th level spells available now.
Look at you guys. Fucking managing resources like you never have.
We want to live. We're free now.
Yeah, boy.
All right.
Here's a powerful motivator.
It's true.
You guys only really have the path up at this point. You guys see ahead of you. You guys rest for a little while, recovering from your wounds. Chatsumas just sort of hangs. You guys see there is a stairwell that is up to the north and seems to go straight up into a tower. A very thin layer of some kind of what looks like water, clear water, not void-affected water, appears to be on the ground there, but it doesn't seem to mean you any harm. You do notice that the tower looks oddly ceremonial. It looks like there's carvings on the walls and whatnot that make it look like.
Well, there's my expectations flying right out the window.
Fucking. I love it when we get one bit and it's always the archer. Fucking, there goes my expectations flying right out the window. It's so fucking saucy.
Fucking great.
I wish I could set it that it would, like, the next one will always follow up with the Chad, like, that one was better, but you have to die.
Aw.
Alright, so do you guys want to go up?
Come on, Finn. Come on, Chatsumas. Let's go.
Let's go.
One day, jump in the water, and then he's gonna run up.
The water does nothing.
He just wanted the splash.
No.
I also want to, like, dude, if I'm gonna die with clean hands and feet and face. Like, let's go.
Oh my god.
All right. So going up, we are
I
going
mean,
to
I
go...
could have just used prestidigitation on myself, but you know.
We are jumping
But,
to
you
it.
know.
We are jumping to a different map.
I know.
Yeah, I can see everything then.
Could you not before?
No, I joined in a little too late. With the
Oh,
map
you could have just
then.
asked me to reshare the map.
I didn't want to bother you because y'all were doing the fighting.
Oh, you silly butt. That wouldn't have bothered me.
It would have bothered
And
me.
I would have gotten the map anyway if you had let me take control.
It would have bothered me immensely, Emerald.
Oh my god.
I would have hated you.
Dream.
I see a room.
I know, same.
Nope.
It
Stream appears to be back. Fucking weird. Circular room. There's a lectern with another book sitting, not a thick book, just a very tiny book sitting in front of you guys. There is a door on every compass direction. They all look the same. There's no way to...
It'll be fine.
No.
Oh yeah, one person go in every direction. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
No, because you're gonna come up with more of those fucking rats. It's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, the area is illuminated only by torches. You guys had to go up quite a ways. Like, you felt like you were climbing for quite a while. Not long enough that it exhausted you, but quite a while. So you're quite high up. Quite.
Wait.
What would you guys like to do?
Are we on like the top of like the castle or?
It looks like just another tower, but
like
there's
a roof over us.
There's a roof over you.
Okay. I would like to go up to a window and look out.
There are no windows.
I would like to make a window with my fist. I'm kidding.
I'll open this book.
All right. You open the book. There appears to be only one thing written in the book, which I'm going to go ahead and put into the chat.
Hello?
It appears to be a passage about courage.
Ooh.
The void of Druid was contained by our savior, the hero Lord Churich. On a starless, pitch-black night, he weaved together the spell that bound the void to an ancient shard of light, taken from the blade of an old hero of Ireland. A mage whose words held authority in our world. He spoke, "Reflect my light, O darkened sky," and in doing so, he seeded the land which would spring forth. Idelia. He who sealed Alquam, he who bound Kiran, he who built our country and weaved the field of radiant light, our holy savior Churich Raster Adelis. None except those who revere and respect his acts may set foot in the Voidreach Chapel's inner sanctum. And I put it into the chat. I don't know why Mega Upload just decided it wanted to sync with me, but you can just go ahead and stop.
Did you take the book, Gea-El?
Nope.
I'm gonna take the book. Because I have the other book on this guy, so I want this book too.
Is that, I mean...
Gotta complete your collection.
Stonewalker's been slowly gathering all the research materials she wants, so like I want this book.
None of these doors appear to be locked. They all appear to pull inward. There's no locking mechanism whatsoever, no windows on them, no markings or anything. They'll just point in different directions.
Split the party! I'm kidding.
No.
You're small and breakable.
Change your mind, Gaia.
I'm
How dare!
I'm gonna go listen in on the topmost door.
Roll perception.
Okay. I will put 2 onto it.
All right. With the 17, the only thing that you hear from the other side is the muffled sounds of just torches, the slow crackling of fire. Nothing else, really. The occasional drip of water.
I move away and look down toward those guys to see what they're doing.
I want to listen at this door.
Roll me perception. Warning, will probably be the same.
Probably, but I still want to try.
Oh no, you've committed to it.
I want to open the other
Yeah.
door.
I'm gonna put 3 in. 1. Hell yeah!
Hey!
I
You
did
defi-
it!
You hear, you definitely hear fire.
You definitively hear that all you can hear is the sounds of air slowly moving through a sealed passage, and torches. Also, we just got...
Hey, we definitively know there's nothing down that path. I say we go that path.
Oh, I was saying, like, as she leans in to listen, I just open the other door.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Opening the other door.
You lean, like, facing that way.
Bye, Ian.
Bye, Ian.
Opening the other door.
Coming,
Opening
Jesus.
the other door, you see that the passage goes down, and there is something of a fire pit that is not giving off smoke. It just seems to be giving off light. And then there's two passages heading in either of the other directions. Assuming that you're going to go down there, so I'm not going to waste your time confirming. You see that both passages appear to be fairly identical. In one direction, there's a room with a full moon on the ground. In the other direction, there is one that has no moon. And they both appear to be circular chambers.
We're in the Sol Sanctum.
One has a rug and one doesn't. There could be a trap under the rug.
A rug trap?
A rug trap.
My God.
Yes.
Ye. Shall we go and check out these rooms?
I mean,
Sorry, I was waiting for a fire elemental to jump out.
Nope.
Okay.
I would like to check out the Sunny Sun room.
Which one?
The one that is not the moon, the left one.
All right, moving into that one. There's a large thing on the ground that appears to be glowing very lightly, illuminating the room with a very soft, rather pleasing light. Nothing else really. There's some items on the ground, some old notes and whatnot that appear to have mostly gotten moldy, and are mostly destroyed. There's nothing really to read there. And there's some barrels that appear to have not much of anything in them.
I would like to. Oh, looks like there's something further upward.
Yeah.
There's another path
more.
leading up.
I want to check out said path leading up.
All right, moving up. You find a similar chamber is up there.
They're connected.
No way.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
It did not matter which door we chose.
Oh, totes. In fact,
That
I'll save you some time here.
There you go. There you go.
I'll save you some time here. Don't worry about it.
And then the monsters come.
Jesus.
Wandering through these 4 connected towers, you don't really seem like you, there doesn't seem to be anything in here. Just each one has a different plate on the ground glowing. They each have a different assortment of rugs and barrels. The lighting in each room seems a little bit different, but nothing, there's no creatures, and there doesn't appear to be any other paths.
Huh.
I'm actually waiting for the map to like get bigger for me because I think it's lagging like crazy. But I think everything just came forth at once and I can't move anything. So
I'm looking at the thing, like the whatchamacallit thing about the void. On a starless pitch black night, he weaved together the spell that bound the void to the ancient Shard of Light.
And so like a new moon.
Yeah.
But the moon is the star.
I wish I could see the thing right now so I could help with the puzzle.
But it wouldn't have been pitch black if there was a moon edge.
Then yeah. So yeah, it'd be like the no moon one. Right?
The question is, what do we do with that information?
Yeah.
Do we step on it? Do we set it on fire? What?
An ancient Shard of Light was taken from the blade of an old hero of Ireland. We have 2 swords of old Revenant.
True.
Mm.
But I mean,
I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but
Well, I mean, what kind of swords do you guys have?
it's not important.
Are they Irish swords?
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All I'm asking are they Irish swords?
We don't know. Like, all it,
No,
all it
yes, you
says-
do. They're
No,
katana
they're white.
fragments.
Oh yeah, they're not.
Katanas.
Explicitly not Irish.
How dare you? You don't know.
There could be some
I
Irish
have a great
samurais,
Irish
man.
katana.
Oh, fucking, like, incredibly confused, old,
Irish
stereotypical Japanese Irish stereotype. Oh, diddly dee potatoes.
Oh god.
I've got entire books. His name is Seamus the Ronin.
Seamus, I am a Seamus Sama.
I love it. Oh my god.
Shame.
You bring him much honor and
It's
also
the
wisdom.
blade of an old hero of Ireland. It's not saying the blade is Irish. We're Scottish and we have these Japanese blades.
But we're not Irish.
Or
I'm
heroes.
just saying it doesn't matter what nationality you are. It's not like fucking, oh, you're Scottish, you can only have a Scottish knife. That's not the rules of having weapons. Like, fuck.
Katanas were usually made in. Okay, never mind.
He's a well-traveled Irishman.
I'm just saying. Okay. Ireland. I may choose words held authority in our world. He spoke, reflect my light, oh darkest sky, and in doing so, he sealed the land. So,
What did he say?
reflect my light, oh darkened sky.
Reflect my light, O darkened sky.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that happened just about as quickly as I could possibly have imagined it happening. All right, so as you say that, as you are standing in the middle of that, the panel underneath your
Fair,
feet,
I'm still logging back
Oh,
into fantasy ground.
the panel underneath your feet begins to glow. A very soft pillar of light erupts from it, on the covering the full radius of it, and is heading upwards. It appears to be some sort of teleportation spell. Congrats, guys!
Oh,
If you had tried to do that in any other rooms, there would have been consequences, including curses and monsters being summoned. Remember when I said that
Again,
there's? Remember when I said
to
there's a
be
thing?
fair-
All are welcome. Hell yeah.
Again, just to be fair, man, I'm still trying to get back into fantasy ground.
Rip.
I remember him saying there are 4 things and bad
Yeah.
things might happen.
Yeah.
Yep, this is very much something that you either could have spent an entire fucking game doing or would have gotten instantly. I had a feeling it was one of those two.
Yay.
We'll wait for Stonewalker to come back in properly.
I mean, you might as well just keep going because it's taking fucking a while.
Go. We
I'm
did it.
probably gonna restart it again.
All right, stepping
We're so
onto it.
smart. Oh my god.
So smart.
So smart.
Guy runs out and grabs Stonewalker's catatonic body.
I'd like to think I'm a cardboard cutout. Thank you.
Just suddenly become like,
So just so you guys know what the possibilities for failure here were. One of them, because we're waiting for Stonewalker to properly connect. Trust me, we want to wait till you connect. Is you guys may have bumped into a Fate Eater, which is one of these lovely creatures would have spawned if you had said if you'd said the passphrase in the wrong room, then that would have shown up. And could have caused some permanent damage to one of you, like in terms of
Really?
psychological
What'd it
damage. Fate Eaters? Fate Eaters are frightening little creatures. Where is it? Whenever it bites you, if it scores a critical hit, or in this particular case, it had a thing where it would automatically have done this effect on the first person it hit, it can actually alter your fate in that you roll 1d6 off a table that it can do a lot of things, from affecting your hit point maximum to randomly making you lose a point of an ability score permanently to losing one class ability permanently.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Losing proficiency in a random skill and then gaining proficiency in another skill. Your speed being randomized to 3d20 every round. Stuff like that.
Or it could have made Gea-El corporeal go back.
No.
Let's fight this thing now.
Let's fight this thing.
So yeah, that was the first.
Fate, man.
That was the first thing you guys could have bumped into. The next one would have been, where are you? All creatures that were in the chamber would be affected by a bestow curse spell.
God.
that's gotta be that one over there.
Mhm.
I just realized how spooky it looks.
And then the third one would have been Two things. One, a 4th level fireball would appear as a just literal like orb of fire in each room, and as soon as anyone came close to it, would detonate violently. As well as 2 iron ghouls would appear in every one of the entrance and exits to the New Moon Chamber, and would have attacked anyone who came in. Funny enough, though, you guys would have been relatively safe because you guys had some of if you guys brandished any of George's stuff from his grave, then they would have not attacked you.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna show him anything from the grave.
Out of respect for him. Now, you guys don't have anything explicitly on you, but for example, if you'd had the scythe with you and they saw that, the ghouls would have been like, okay, you're fucking associated with George, so we're not going to attack you.
I'm still mad about that.
We're backing off. It's weird that you know the guy and you fucked this up, but go on through.
But you guys went past all that.
Yeah,
It looks like STONEWALKER reconnected. Is this true?
I'm trying.
Oh no.
By the way, okay, just to speed things along, then, you said that there was moldy like notes and stuff all over the place.
Yes, almost all of which are completely destroyed.
Can you do me a solid? And you said almost all of which. Can you roll me for some perceptions so I can maybe see if anything was usable?
Unfortunately, by almost all, I mean effectively all.
Effectively is still like
I mean, by that I mean the stuff that's left is like add this amount of this material to cylinder B2, and then a page of destroyed notes, and then a page of like heat to 40 degrees, like nothing, like just fragments and useless bits of pieces.
You get the elixir of
a mold spot.
Okay, I will not gather any research materials then. I'm still loading in. Like,
why is it taking so long? Jeepers.
I don't know. For some reason, I right after you brought up the new map, I started lagging like crazy, and like then I crashed, and then I had to restart, and then I still couldn't get in, and I restarted again. So now, whatever.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Emerald, be STONEWALKER for a bit.
No.
Really?
Roll for me. I'll make all the decisions. I'll be the brain, you be the body.
There you go.
Let's do it.
We can make this work.
Oh, I am so nervous about what's happening right now.
Oh no! That makes me frightened. No.
Hey everybody.
Yes.
What?
Welcome to the second last map you will see in this campaign.
Oh god. I don't wanna. I'm just scared.
Did the map load in for you guys when I like set you in it?
No. No. I haven't seen anything yet.
Get some dark side.
Oh, shit, there it is.
Yes.
It's a dick. Logan, you gave us a dick.
I did not give you a dick.
There's no balls.
It's in a straight line, therefore it is phallic.
No, it's curved at the bottom.
This is at best a
And
solid,
there's a big
a
square at
rock
the
and
top, you know, like dicks.
Oh god, I'm dying.
Well, there are some dicks that are cubes.
Carrie
is aware of
Like,
this.
every time it closes, it says script error C stack overflow.
Monica's got you.
I'm gonna look up the
verify
error.
integrity 5.
Fuck you, really.
Are you okay?
Jesus!
No, I'm dying.
Oh,
Don't
no.
die.
Oh, you killed me.
C-stack overflow. C-stack overflow when setting a node.
25, and I will insist heterosexual years. I have yet to see a square penis.
Okay, so C-stack overload means that there's something forcing you to make an infinite amount of some... It's parsing something and it's doing it infinitely for some reason on your end.
I will try to like do the thing.
Verify integrity of the game cache.
Well, no, like the game starts up fine. I'm gonna like do the thing that I did before and like delete like my like thing and then just like load it all back in whenever I come in.
Okay. Well, wait a minute.
You guys,
Everybody,
emerald's my body.
No, trust me, there's no going on right now.
Don't want to hold up stuff though.
As the DM, I completely insist.
Alright, then I'm gonna go get a refill.
We've been chilling on this for like a year.
I know.
Totally fine to wait a few
I don't
more
want to hold
minutes.
things up.
That's okay.
It's all good.
I'm the one holding things up then. Don't worry about it.
A bathroom break in the meantime.
Bathroom, everybody, brief
water.
food and bathroom break. I'm gonna switch the stream thing over to the BRB message.
Okay.
We'll still be here until he gets back.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Everybody having a day? Everybody having a day?
Yeah.
No. Oh god.
All right, I deleted my player data cache. Hopefully,
All right.
hopefully it'll just let me in again.
Second to last map, huh?
Aaron. Oh no, Aaron's not.
I will be right back. I'm gonna use this chance to get a big old jug of water.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
Also, I like how Finn is leading the pack.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's scouting. Doing bird shit.
While we clean up bird shit.
Yeah.
I'll just use prestidigitation, like, as every time he does that, just clean it off.
Who keeps
don't know.
posting pictures of that fucking dog?
Are Aaron or Logan here?
Aaron's here.
No, they both left.
I think I might realize why Fantasy Ground wasn't working for me.
What?
I think has the host suggest changed since
Nope.
last month?
I don't think so. It might have. Who knows?
Are you connecting by IP or are you connecting by proxy?
I think it was IP. I'm not sure.
It should say on like on your little saved one. It'll either have a number or it'll have words.
It has numbers.
Okay, then yeah.
Hey, I'm in.
It should not have changed.
Okay.
And I'm back.
I'm in. It
Hey.
doesn't have a character I can select, but I'm in.
Oh,
Never mind. I can select characters now.
there you go.
I did it.
I need to quickly check if certain characters are in the registry here.
Just queue up White Rabbit and get it ready.
Just queue up.
Oh boy, White Rabbit.
I still have no idea why I can't
Your
join that.
magic, white rabbit.
Send me the one you have.
It's just saying that I'm connecting to
Yes.
Lovely weather we're having.
What?
Yeah,
Sorry,
right.
Hawk. You didn't finish, Hawk.
Weather.
huh?
You didn't finish.
Vodka.
Oh no, I said it's the arrow was just talking about connected to the host. That's all it was.
Are you using like the right credentials to log in?
I haven't changed anything since the last time I played.
When was the last time you like logged into the actual session? Was the last time you had a character? If so, I think the IP's probably changed since then. Here, does anybody, without saying it out loud, does anyone have a copy of the alias? There it is.
Oh, fuck that bit.
All
My
right.
voice is far deeper than Izzy's.
Yes.
It's voice I've ever heard.
Fucking Hawk.
Yes.
Try to connect using this alias instead of the IP.
Can I get the new map now? Hey. Ooh, pretty.
Getting back into game. Welcome to the path of the new moon.
And also, hey, Gea-El.
Sorry for pain on this.
How you doing, boy?
What, Hawk?
I said sorry if I've been a pain on this. Yes, give me the chance to use the password now.
Okay. Password's the same as it always was.
Okay.
Best password.
I would have to agree.
Is the website these guys use free? Well, it's not a website; it's a program, and it is not free. If you want, only one person, the DM, needs to actually own the full version of the program. But if you want to do it that way, it costs almost $200.
Oof.
Jesus.
Yeah, I just.
I'll stick to tabletop.
Okay, so guys, you come out on this platform that teleports you in. It's a lot like the same sensation of teleportation that you had whenever you were coming into the area initially. You find yourself on a path that looks like it was once lush with trees and whatnot. Like it looks like a path surrounded by a large garden, and there are these huge 40-foot walls surrounding the entirety of it. It very much seems like it was made specifically to go from this teleportation pad over to a building that the roof and whatnot has rotted off on the northern side, and there is a stairwell going straight down. So you guys can see into that building from here.
Mm-hmm. I have a question about the foliage and things around us.
Yes.
Does it seem natural to my druidic eye, or is it obviously hey, this stuff is magical and unnatural?
It looks like it grew because of the amount of magic it was taking in, but it is ultimately natural. But there are some dead plants rotting. There's some dried dead grass. It looks like this place has been slowly dying, and you guys see strange colorations on the trees and plants that are clearly the effect of the void. Everything's turning rotting colors, and some stuff
Okay,
is
so it's
purplish.
like the garden below without
Yeah.
the elemental?
Yeah.
So just gonna kind of notice that and start walking forward.
You guys are in a semicircular area. That's what that black wall there is. That is somewhat enclosed. Stonewalker, as you step out, you guys all immediately hear clanking sounds, and so does everyone have the full map open? I suggest that you zoom out real quick, to look at the full thing.
Mhm.
Everyone good on that front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. This doesn't sound good. Sounds
Cool.
Oh, it's
foreboding.
perfect. It's fine. We're all. Hey.
Oh.
Just those that we're fine.
Oh.
I feel like for symmetry we're missing one. Oh, there it is.
You guys see bursts of
The
magic as
top
one
right
by
is slightly
one.
off and it bothers me.
You guys see bursts of magic as one by one monolith footmen appear. The ones up there having bows. These ones having both bows and a swords on their sides. You guys managed to count a total of 10 of them. And they all look like they're aiming, ready to fire at you guys.
Going back down.
Should you?
Sorry,
Yep.
wrong floor.
Let's go back.
Yeah, so just say the magic words. We'll just piece the fuck out of here.
So I have to ask, group, would you like to call in a favor now, or would you like to save?
Let's save it.
Yeah, we should save it. I feel like we have ways around.
What do you mean by calling a favor?
I don't know. What do I mean calling a favor?
I have a feeling they all know.
In terms of the players or the characters.
I want you to, well, in the meta, I want you guys to know that right now you have an out to the situation. You may figure out what it is, you may not. That's really on you. But you can save it if you want to.
Finn, do the thing.
Oh my god.
Finn, do the what?
Finn, do the thing.
Thing.
Finn, do the thing.
The thing? Are you calling in the favor?
No, I was talking to Finn.
Wait,
can Finn do the thing?
Woohoo! I'm gonna kill all you, 9th level.
Do you send?
my God.
Do you send Finn
No,
out?
I was kidding.
No.
God, guys.
What if just spitballing the favor is Tobias fucking doing a raid of arrows?
They didn't say anything like that, right? Nobody said anything after we came in, right? They said that we're all alone.
They said that once you guys managed to teleport your way to the actual ritual site, they gave you remember amulets that would detect where you were, so they could come help you. But it will take a while for Duncan and Gearfree and them to make it to where you are. Servants, on the other hand, are quite fast.
Yeah, they are.
This isn't the ritual site, though.
Stop that.
You teleported somewhere.
I mean, it doesn't look like a ritual site.
Well, there are stairs, so I mean.
And he did say second last map.
Yep.
We either break through or we.
Here's the thing. What I'm thinking, are we seeing the Shard of Iridescent Light?
No.
Here? No.
Then I don't think we're at the ritual site.
Yeah, I think we need to somehow book it past these guys.
No. I mean, if we book it past them, we're gonna get
Ace.
filled full of fucking arrows.
Eh?
Unless you summon a bunch of owls and have them all distract them.
I actually probably could do that, but
It works, dude. I'm telling you.
It's fair.
I've done this exact thing before.
See, here's where Alquam's Darkness would be fucking lit.
Mm-hmm.
the siege. I'm kidding. I'm looking through my spells right now. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, dang it. Never mind.
What?
We had a short rest. I could have changed my spells.
Aw.
I didn't want to keep Call Lightning anymore because fucking everything's immune to it.
Mm.
Oh well.
I mean, we've killed most of Kieran's followers.
That's true, but still.
Question. Have these things... Oh, no, wait. You said they're aiming at us, right? So they've seen
Yeah, they all showed up.
But they can't hit you as long as those walls that are right there are protecting you for the most part. The two that are directly in front of you on the path, they don't have bows. They appear... Oh, yeah, I said they had bows earlier by accident, didn't I? They just are carrying swords. They appear to just be waiting for you to try to get past.
See, they would need to all get to us.
Wait,
Those two.
Wait, though.
It's the two in the middle.
They're not attacking us.
Not yet.
It's the two in the middle. We just need to get past.
No. I want to. They're not, if they're not attacking us, I want to see if we can somehow communicate with them.
We've never been able to do that before.
Yeah, but we're now in the middle. We're in the belly of the beast. We're about to get shot at. They obviously have some sort of sentience.
I mean, go for it.
I don't think we can get it. I'm gonna say I would call it a favor.
They have some sort of sentience here, guys. I'm just saying, they're not gonna attack us. Let me call out to them.
Okay, I have a question. If we call in favor, and like you said, like we fucking get, like Tobias or fucking whoever here, are they gonna just fuck off after they help us, or are they gonna hang around?
We don't know.
They probably won't. I mean, once they're here, they're kind of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if that's the situation, then, like, fuck yeah, call in the favor and have them for, like, the rest of what we gotta do.
But what if...
But if they fuck off, that would suck.
Or what
I mean, why would they fuck off, though?
It's like a single... Just like
It's assuming they come here. And not just, you know.
You're probably gonna be the ones fucking off. Technically, if it's Tobias coming to help, he's distracting all of them, kind of deal, so you can get past them.
Maybe, yeah.
That's how I see that working out.
Is this room?
I'm just a ghost.
As long as they're not attacking us, how about we all huddle?
Yeah, we're in a huddle right now.
We're huddling.
Every once in a while, someone looks up at them. Like, no.
No, not moving.
Everybody huddle. Everybody huddle. Chat Suma's huddle.
Suma's getting.
Huddling.
All right. We're huddle.
Everybody huddle.
Huddle up.
Okay.
Get a little bit closer. All right, so.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so fuck.
Here's these tower shields we brought. We're gonna form a phalanx and just walk through.
Do any of us have shields?
I just keep looking up toward the ones that are just standing there, like they're not coming at us, guys. What do we do? Like, is this like a defense thing? Is this something we can get by?
They're
Do
trying
we
to
have
stop
like
us from
permission to be here?
Did Gea-El get that shield out of the room or no?
No.
Son of
It
a bitch.
teleported away from me.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, I probably couldn't use my halberd and it at the same time. I just
Does-
wanted it.
Did that book say anything? No, the book
Actually,
didn't say
funny story. That was an animated shield.
Oh.
You could have raised it up and been like, go! And for a minute, it would just float around you.
The book didn't say anything about this place, right?
Correct.
What about the other book?
Nothing that you've encountered says anything about this place.
Okay.
I'm going to set a timer.
Oh, fuck. How dare you?
I'm calling it. I'm calling
Call the favor.
I'm like, come on, if there's a timer, that means we have a little bit of time, guys.
It means we have a bit of time, but reason. Okay, as Gea-El, I do not have time to waste our resources and health fighting these things. We have something important to do, and I have like 30 minutes before I'm basically dead.
Oh god, shut up, Gea-El!
Listen, I have a date with
I think we
destiny.
should talk about that a little bit more, actually, now that you've mentioned that. What? You know how
Oh my
lucky that
god!
No, I'm just assuming we're going to be very effective at what we do, because we're very effective at what we do.
It'll be fine. We got like a genie in this bottle. Maybe it's a nice genie. Maybe.
Oh, we don't have time for that.
Alright, then let's just call
Not
them
now,
here
obviously.
then, I guess. I was hoping maybe we could talk to these things, you know, maybe appeal to their greater sense of decency.
Stonewalker, when have we ever been able to communicate with these fucking suits of armor?
We haven't tried a lot.
Maybe whisper that.
That has literally never been the case.
We have the book that closed when they were there. Maybe that's what we need.
Chatsumas just puts his arm on Stonewalker's shoulder and shakes his head.
Oh no!
You do not! Points at Chatsumas. You do not! You agree with me? Then just kind of sighs, looks at everybody like, ah.
No. She does have a point. We did get the tome of pain reversal from the last room with the armor in it. Maybe they're like coded to not attack the book?
Quick,
You want to
show
walk
them
up
the
to him
book.
and try?
Quick, show them
Like-
the book before we
like-
call Tobias in.
I like go up right to the edge of the wall and just kind of stick my arm out with the book and see if there is.
See what happens. What happens?
Oh. That's
No.
gonna
Oh.
suck.
Yes.
Not actually doing that.
Damn
that would be
it.
stupid.
Damn
That'd
it.
be 1, 2,
No,
3, 4,
listen to
5,
me
6,
though.
7,
Do it.
8 attacks immediately.
Directly on the book.
And you
God.
losing the book,
Okay,
probably.
Yeah. Not actually doing that.
Call him.
Stonewalker is just looking at them. Like, as soon as Ian said we've never been able to actually do this, she does actually just kind of go like,
He just rolled something.
But it's just like, fine.
No, I'm scared.
All right, let's do it.
Let's
I
call in
understand
the
saving,
Call in
favor.
favor.
the
Alright.
spider people, but maybe not these ones.
How do we do that? Do we just yell?
Well, I
favor,
did
please?
say it was kind of in the meta, and then you started
Yeah.
talking about it in character.
Okay.
But in that case,
It's just standing here hoping.
Yeah, there you go.
you guys hear bowstrings being pulled back. You see the two monolith footmen that are in front of you guys. By the way, I haven't heard from our guests still here.
Yeah!
Okay. Cool.
Not Monolith
alive.
Redman.
You hear the igniting of like flaming fiery magic arrows. You see the two footmen that are in front of you guys. They look like they brace themselves to charge at you guys. All of a sudden, you hear the sound of arrows being let loose. You hear the you see in the distance like that one and that one. Those two soldiers, arrows appear to hit them from afar, breaking their armor apart and shattering them.
Yeah!
There's a second where you guys are like, "All right, we did it." You see more arrows coming out of the sky, shattering them. As they do, you notice that after just a few moments, the destroyed soldiers, another burst of magic appears, and another soldier seems to just pop up in its place.
Well, fuck.
Fucking dude.
You
We're gonna have
then a much more ferocious display of arrows starts to come down. All of the footmen, apart from the two that are in the middle of the road, get hit. After all 8 of the ones that are on the walls are broken, you guys see 8 of the braves all appear on top of it, each one brandishing a different weapon. Some of them using a bow primarily, some of them using swords, a couple of them using their fists to fight, one using a huge axe, and they seem to get themselves locked into a continuous fight with the soldiers that are on the top of the walls, breaking them over and over and over as they appear. As this happens, you see a burst come from the sky, an arrow fly down in front of you guys, striking just in front of you and igniting in a large flash. And you see standing there Tobias and the woman that would often chastise and criticize him. Where are you? Where are you, thing? Ba-ba-ba. Brap. Fucking the fullest contractor we will ever have.
Oh,
Christ.
I don't know. We had the dogs. at one
Summon
point.
60 wolves.
Oh my god, do it.
Don't
Do
do
it.
it. I'll
no.
do it immediately.
Red squad, red squad, red,
Red
squad.
squad.
We don't have time for that.
They appear down there in front of them. By the way, welcome guys to the first time you're able to see all the individual tokens that I've selected for all of the Braves.
Oh shit.
The
Every
first
sing-
and last time.
Yeah, man.
Handing shot over all of them.
Is there a way to view them, like in a big picture?
Just in a big picture, no, but you could like zoom in on them and like drag yourself across them if you wanted to.
That's
Um,
crazy, Lolly.
Crazy
Logan, how do we
lol.
pull the maps?
What?
How do we pull the map if like the viewers were?
I should have just shared it. Yeah. Oh, the timer that I set ended. I gave you guys 10 minutes, and I was gonna be like, just make the call for you.
Oh shit.
And cancel. Gonna put this back on to. How long have we been going?
Wow, there's just as many Braves in here as there are Monolith soldiers.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh, crazy.
What a strange happenstance.
What a crazy random
Dude, I'm
A
mad.
crazy, a random happenstance.
As they land, the woman draws out a sword. I believe that she uses. Yep, she draws out a sword and charges towards these two. She starts fighting them. As she cuts them, those two also begin healing themselves. You witness as on the walls and in front of you, like these people are fighting giants effectively, and they're taking them down as if they were toys. As
Are we
she
gaining
fights,
experience from this?
no, because we use a milestone system.
My god.
As this happens, Tobias turns back towards you. He seems to have a katana with a completely white blade pulled out instead of his normal bow, and he's holding it backwards in one of his hands. Turns towards you, the lot of you. So this is where it was. I don't know if you guys know how you got here, but this is buried so far in the cliffs, no one ever would have thought to come here.
Seems like the perfect place, actually. I'm kidding.
Whoa, did you bang my sister?
We'll distract them. You guys head forward.
I'm just
I
gonna
did.
motion to Chatsumas to grab Ian.
I'm grabbing Ian like a fucking football and we're gonna run.
Oh my god.
The others.
I just like one fluid motion to Ian to Chatsumas and start going forward.
I immediately know what he's talking about.
Now that we know the general area,
Oh no.
the others are searching for another way in because there should be one, but it might take them a bit. We'll stay here and keep these guys occupied while they make it.
I feel like that didn't answer my question. We're gonna have words.
I feel like we should run. Now is not the time, also.
Oh man, I feel like Sizo needs me over there. I'm gonna get right over to that. He takes off and starts fighting alongside her.
Let's go!
Yes. I was very happy.
Just love friggin' Isla. Hey.
Hey.
So can we like go in, but can we like just go in between them?
He's afraid of me.
Absolutely.
Sure.
As you guys like rush in between them, as
Fucking-
as you guys pass by, as Ian passes by specifically, one of the monolith soldiers turns and like strikes downwards at him with its massive sword. As it's about to connect, our archer cuts the sword in half, and the blade flies off before reforming itself out of magic.
This doesn't make us friends.
It doesn't make us.
No, yeah. It's not okay.
I mean, that's a point for you, but still, words.
You're in the
later.
negative right now.
You just run by like, what a tribe.
You're still in the fucking red, my
What a
friend.
tribe.
Fucking as you guys fucking head off into the thing, Tobias just starts talking to Sizo as they keep fighting, and by talking to, I mean Sizo's very much not paying attention. She's very silent. She's attacking the soldiers. Tobias just stops and, well, he parries that one rather effortlessly. Just starts thinking about the fact that I can't believe we're this close. We've been fighting this war for over a year. Looks over towards you guys going down the steps. Things definitely wouldn't have moved this quickly if they hadn't shown up, huh?
To do all of our dirty work.
You alright? Do I work for you? Damn.
Now, our evil plan can begin.
Now. Now's the time.
He looks at all the Braves, remembers the time in fictional history when they would assault strongholds and liberate people from oppressive overlords, invade the households of nobles and attack them to to make points to the people that were oppressing them. You know, they kind of remind me of us.
Ooh.
And she's like, shut up and fight.
Yeah.
You alright? Fucking bitch.
His sword comes down like behind his head. Saizo just like bashes the soldier and breaks it in other forms. He's like, sorry, sorry. Are you guys gonna head right down the stairs?
Makes him jump. Die.
You guys gonna head right down there?
I'm gonna sit at the table first.
1 second, gotta have some coffee. Sits Thermos, unscrewing it like violently.
I imagine it's like, you know, have you guys ever played the JoJo fighting game?
Isla, let's have pot tea together.
Like, you guys can regain health just by, like, sitting down and sipping at the coffee and then standing up back to fight.
All right, so
As Gea-El goes to the door, you know Silent Resolve in Dark Souls?
yeah.
Yeah.
The Quiet Resolve, you just hand up in the air, looks over at Tobias, keeps walking.
Drop your sign.
You need to stop.
Are we like actually running into the room now?
Yeah. So you guys are heading down as you do. Kosuke from on top of the wall looks down at you guys, like nods happily in your direction as he before he continues fighting against his.
Oh, I walk by Kosuke. I just point to both my eyes and point back at him, like I'm.
What a try!
I'm just like, no, you promised, dude. I'm watching you.
Oh my god.
You promised to train.
Oh my god.
Like delete all these things off the tracker.
Oh my god.
Thank god.
I
Thank
just walk by
God.
Kosuke, just like, what?
I think that was the right decision.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, it was a solid
No,
choice.
we could have taken him.
We would have got dicked.
We
Sorry.
could
No, we
taken
could have
him.
taken him, but it would have taken forever, and we would have been fucked afterwards.
See, all we had to
No,
do
you couldn't have,
was
'cause you
make
dead.
Chatsumas
You're
take all the
performing
hits
after
for
you
us.
die.
The
Oh,
point
yeah,
of that
shit.
wasn't to win. The point of that was to go through. Because
Exactly. Like,
where
all
you
we had to
are,
do was one, have Chatsumas and Polar Bread take all the attacks for us, because that would have resummoned Polar Bread, and then we would have made it.
I'm saying, man, summon some owls. It fucking works.
It fucking works, dude.
Getting through was winning there.
Yeah.
it's a matter of where this close to the void, like the monolith soldiers basically spawn from this point. Like they could have infinitely kept showing up.
And they will.
Oh yes, they will.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they respawned after they were hit.
It's just, luckily we have a group of 10 people who can basically give a fuck.
I can't believe this is being used.
Oh
Oh my god.
Dun-dun.
White Rabbit, do it.
Even my stuff's slowing down a little bit. Oh, Fantasy Grounds,
No.
what are you doing?
Oh
Fantasy
no!
Grounds doesn't want the campaign to end.
It doesn't. It loves it so much.
He's become self-aware.
And that's the end of Nat19, folks.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. Crash.
That's the end of season 1.
Oh god.
Kind
That's
of.
the end
We'll
of
get you,
That's the
Naraki.
end of preseason 1, because we're still in the preseason.
It's true.
You guys step down into what
We're in the OVA still, aren't we?
you guys step down into a room that has several pillars and then a whole bunch of small fire pits and whatnot lighting up the area in different colors. You see an incredibly long hallway in front of you. The walls appear to be somewhat broken down, and this purple crystal-like substance that is the same general color and hue as the void, like everything affected by the void, is poking through the walls a bit as if it's encroaching